Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boy.
Is the microphone working this morning? Yes, it is. Hello, PlayStation Nation.
Hello, PlayStation Nation.
Welcome, everybody. Good morning. Good to see you all. Hello, hello. I hope you're all well. Thank you for tuning in. Playing a brand new game today. That being Mass Effect 2. I have never, ever streamed Mass Effect before, as far as I'm aware. And this is probably one of, if not my favorite game ever. It's an incredible space RPG, something that BioWare has been chasing for years.
My dude, how are you?
I'm alright.
How's your day going? Looking forward to another fun stream. All the streams this week have been so much fun.
Oh, thank
Hope you are having an awesome day, my dude.
Thank you, Stephen. Thank you for the blips there. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a nice day too. Nice morning. Yeah, BioWare, quite frankly, has never reached this peak again, as far if you ask me. And any Mass Effect games that have followed this haven't quite been as good. I'm a Mass Effect 3 apologist, personally. But we're hopping in at Mass Effect 2 because you can play Mass Effect 2 without playing Mass Effect 1. And even though in this Legendary Edition of the game that released a few years ago, they have punched up Mass Effect 1 in a number of ways and improved it, it's still a bit janky and it's not the best. So we're going straight into Mass Effect 2. There's an interactive comic at the start that catches us up on the events of Mass Effect 1. So we can make important decisions that happened in Mass Effect 1 and sort of catch up with the story and so on. But this is an RPG. I've never streamed anything like this, probably for a reason, because it's quite story dense. There's going to be a lot of watching things and listening to things, and so I'm hoping that you're all up for the ride, because I am. But we may need to see how it goes over the next few weeks, because this is a big game, and we're going to be making a lot of dialogue choices and seeing how we go. Also, we're doing a Renegade playthrough, which means we're being an absolute prick. We're going to pick all the arsehole options and be a dick to every single person in the game and see how that goes. Just make all the nasty decisions, and should be pretty fun, because I've never played through the game that way before. And yes, someone was asking, is this going to be a Barbara Piss playthrough? Yes, it is. The third game of the week that features Barbara Piss. We're going to be making Barbara and having her be a total prick. Be a dick to everyone apart from Tali, right? Right? Everyone loves Tali. Except for me, because I'm going to be a dickhead. I'm going to be a dickhead to everyone. Question, are we still the Walrus Clan? The Walrus Clan is a part of all of us forever. If you have been a part of the Walrus Clan, you will always be the Walrus Clan. Here, though, we don't have a collective noun for people who are tuning into these streams. We've been calling it the thickness, like it's some sort of ethereal presence. Someone's using a circular saw outside and making a fucking racket. Apologies if you can hear that. My window is slightly open. You will always be the Walrus Clan, but while you are here, specifically, the thickness, you are down with the thickness. Ain't no valley wide enough. Ain't no mountain wide enough. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, babe. Hey, you're that wide guy, right? What an interesting first week, eh? I'll get the bad opinions started, shall I? I really enjoyed the first Mass Effect game, and then Mass Effect 2 completely turned me off, and I gave up on it after perhaps 8 to 10 hours. The first game is so much better. Wow, you're right, Boring Loner. That is a bad opinion. That's one of the worst opinions I've ever heard. But that's crazy, though. I'd be interested to know why. But Mass Effect 2 blew me away. When I first played it, I'd just watched Firefly for the first time, and yeah, this was like the perfect thing to play after watching Firefly, especially as it's a bit more, I don't know, it feels a bit like seedier and more spacefarer than the first Spacefarer than the first game. In the first game, you went all over the galaxy, of course, but in this one, you're like trying to recruit people in seedy underbellies of things, and it's it's cool. I love it. I'm such a huge fan of this game and this series, and I'm really hoping that when BioWare actually does release the new Mass Effect game, it's good. So, yeah. I love all the Mass Effect games, even though 3N's a bit No, that doesn't include Andromeda. I don't even know what that is. A lot of people have told me when I've voiced my opinion on Andromeda, because I've started that game like 3 times and only ever lasted about 6 hours in it, that I should give it another go. It's not as bad as everyone says. And to be fair, it probably isn't as bad as everyone says, because it had a disastrous fucking launch with all the bugs, and it was memed into oblivion and crucified by the internet. And it is a fine game, but it's not on the same level as the first trilogy, in my opinion. Anyway, let's crack on, shall we? Let's do it. We actually had a couple of subscribes, hello, last night and yesterday that I missed, so I'm going to play these now. Spagbutt, welcome to the thickness. Thank you for the subscribe. Similarly, Dead Eye Minis, thank you very much for the subscribe. Welcome to the thickness. We've also got Kelly133. Thank you for the subscribe. Welcome to the thickness. Hello, you coming? I think I might have accidentally queued up like 4 of the same one because it's not coming through. Let's see. Will this one come through twice now? We'll find out. There we go. Right, we got that one. And then we've also got Hakuna Patata. Welcome to the thickness. Thank you for the subscribe. And Kelmo915. Thank you for the subscribe. Overnight subscription. There's Kelly again. Yeah, I fucked this up. I'm sorry. I pressed it too many times. The alerts are just too thick for Streamlabs to squeeze out of the sub hole. Ugh. Ugh. Don't say sub hole. The first game is much closer to Star Wars KOTOR, the slower pace with the open world. I don't like that in Mass Effect 2. It feels like it's much more on rails. I also didn't like having to look for ammo. What's that about? Why did my guns get worse? A few other things like that meant the feel of the game was so different. I can see that if you really like how, because it is different. It is very different from Mass Effect 1. In my opinion, it improves it in a lot of ways. But if you really liked Mass Effect 1, then I can see how the changes might put you off. I love the story though, man. It's so good. I should have brought some of my signed goodies up. Because I was such a huge fan of this game, and I was doing a PlayStation podcast at the time in my spare time. And I was at uni actually when this came out on PS3. And I interviewed, or I interviewed Mark Meir, who was the voice of the male shepherd in the game, and I met him, and he signed some stuff for me, including a Commander Shepard action figure and my copy of Mass Effect 2 as well. He signed that. I also interviewed the guy who voiced Mordin Solus in Mass Effect 2, and then they recast him for Mass Effect 3, and I was like, that's a bit weird. And actually it sort of made a bit more sense, because in the process of going back and forth with him after the interview and seeing if he would be willing to like maybe sign stuff for me, which, you know, it would be doing me a huge favor, but I would pay for postage and stuff to get things to him. He was actually a bit of a prick. He was a bit of a knob, and so perhaps the reasons he didn't return for 3 are because he's an asshole, and that's fine. I don't care. I don't mind saying that. It's been so long. He was a dick, and he made me feel small, and that's not very nice, is it? He was perfectly happy to promote all the stuff that he was doing on an interview, though. I mean, so there we go. But Mark Meir was lovely, the guy who voiced Commander Shepard. Lovely man. And he even voiced a couple of things for PlayStation Radio UK. That was the name of the podcast, yeah. He voiced the... What was it? I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favourite podcast on the Citadel. I have that sound file somewhere. I don't think it's on this PC, but if I find it for next week, I'll play it. Even though this isn't a podcast. But yeah, thus demonstrating my love for this video game and this series. So, BPMO11, thank you so much for the subscribe. Welcome to the thickness. Pleasure to have you here. So if we are down with the thickness, does that make Babs our version of the guy, the demon disturbed mascot? I suppose so. Yeah, why the fuck not? Babs is sort of the de facto mascot anyway, because I'm so creatively bankrupt that I always make her. And it's just nice to build on the established lore of Barbara Piss. I've still yet to play Mass Effect 3. I was playing the series on 360 when Xbox One backwards compatibility started, so I figured I'd back up my save to the cloud and then play ME3 at uni, but it didn't work for some reason. Oh, that's a shame. I would thoroughly recommend playing the legendary edition of the game. I honestly think Mass Effect 3 probably plays the best out of the three of them in terms of being a shooter. And in a lot of ways, it is a brilliant last game in the trilogy in that it brings a lot of people back and a lot of your choices are honoured in terms of who's alive, who's dead, who can you recruit to your cause. It feels like a really climactic conclusion to the saga. You're saving the universe, literally saving the universe. But then it does boil down to a binary three-way choice. And that's bad. That is bad, but I would argue that the ride, the game itself, is still very good. It just ends not brilliantly. So I still think it's worth playing. I love Mass Effect 3. I was sat there a week after it came out, playing it like 10 hours a day while I was at university, and I was sat there at 3 a.m. because I was like, I've got to be nearly at the end now. And I played it and I rolled credits and I was so tired. I didn't even think. I didn't even think about how crap it was that it was a three-way choice. It didn't even occur to me. I was just like, I did it. I finished the game. I saved the universe. What a brilliant trilogy. And then I went to bed and I woke up and everyone was furious. So there we are. Are you using any face morph mods, Ben? Need that strong Babs nose? No, I'm playing on PS5, so no mods, unfortunately. We're going to have to do the best we can. I know there is a hairstyle that is suitable. We're just going to have to do what we can. So, if the new WGE channel managed to get to a particular threshold, would BAP possibly meet up in the future to do a main menu style vid? Could call it worst meals ever or shit food for wankers. I mean, I said this yesterday when someone was asking about BAP stuff. I think we're all keen to do something together, but between worst games ever and streaming, I'm busy all the time. And Peter, between his videos and Worst Games Ever, is busy all the time. Ashton obviously has streaming, and she's just started an amazing opportunity on an indie games channel. You should check her socials to find that. So it would be a case of working out what the right thing is and how that fits around schedules and things like that. But certainly you'll be able to tune in and see us all next Thursday. BAP, that is, on I think we're going to be doing it on Twitch actually for the final sleepover stream from TripleJump. We might be doing a streaming together thing, so I'll be here. Ashton will be on her. Where's my hand going invisible? Ashton will be on her channel, and Peter will be manning the TripleJump channel. So we'll be doing a sort of stream together thing, so you can see our different perspectives and stuff. So that's the current plan, but it's all up in the air at the moment. There is an intent, I'll say that. We want to try and find something that works, but we need to have a chat about what that's going to be. We're still in the feeling out process, you know. We should probably play the game now. I've been waffling for 15 minutes about fucking Mass Effect 2. And quite frankly, I think I'm just trying to get a lot of talking out of the way now because we're going to sit in relative silence and watch an interactive comic for 10 minutes. You ready to watch an interactive comic with me? Yeah? You'll watch an interactive comic with me. Psylog, thank you so much for the subscribe for 6 months, no less. Really appreciate that. Welcome to the thickness. Ooh-ah. Also, it's my birthday on Tuesday. I'm going to be getting drunk at 11 a.m. playing Pokemon. I don't know if I'm going to last 3 hours. So come along and witness that. It's also, I should say, wasting more time. It's also Worst Games Ever Day today for patrons. Thank you everyone who's supported us on Patreon so far. Unbelievable levels of support. We are so humbled by it. And yeah, it goes out this evening for patrons. So please be excited. Is there still a TripleJump Worst Games Ever before the Worst Games Ever channel kicks off? Yes, they're actually going out at the same time on the same day. So final Worst Games Ever releases this Sunday on TripleJump, and the first Worst Games Ever releases this Sunday on the Worst Games Ever channel. Just a reminder that there are canonic events at the end of there are canon events. Words at the end of the TripleJump Worst Games Ever video that lead into the Worst Games Ever episode. So maybe watch the TripleJump one first and then go to the Worst Games Ever channel and watch that one. Story bit, yeah. Worst Games Ever universe canon. Yeah, there are cone events. Thank you, that's what I was trying to say. There are cones. That's the most important thing. Here we are. Grayson Creations, thank you so much for the subscribe. Welcome to the thickness. We've now looped through this Mass Effect 2 background like 3 times, so let's go over. Let's go over. You ready to hear some Mass Effect 2 music that's going to get me copyright struck on YouTube? I hope you are. This game has a phenomenal soundtrack. I love it. Have I said that? Oh, it's so bright and orange. Woof. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, we're going to a new game. We are going to do a FemShep. And now it's comic time, everyone. Casual's fine. Auto level up. No, we'll do that ourselves. Subtitles, they can use that. Auto. Yeah, that all looks fine to me. Here we go. One of my favourite ever drunk Ben and Peter streams was the Fallout 76 loading screen stream. That was insane. The first time I've ever been on the top streamer for a game category, and a new game at that. You know? Doesn't help that it was broken.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
It's Martin
And
Sheen,
still,
right?
it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
Hell of a line.
But they're sending her to fight Geth. Geth! We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept
I'm
our
going to tell the
help,
Council to go
even
fuck
after everything
themselves.
humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow her. She's a hero, a bloody icon.
She is.
But she's just one woman. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose her.
Cool eyes. He has cool eyes. In 2183, the heart of the galactic community suffered a devastating attack. The Citadel space station was invaded by a synthetic Geth army attempting to open a portal for the Reapers, enormous machines that eradicate all organic civilization every 50,000 years. Commander Pierce led the defense. I didn't have enough time to read it, but you got the gist. We saved the day last time. And here's our cool ship, the Normandy. When do I get prompted to watch the interactive comic? Is it after this intro? It must be afterwards. I feel like we should have seen it by now, though. If not, we might have to back out and watch it again.
Disengaging FTL drives.
And yes, that is Seth Green,
Ignition sinks active.
playing Joker.
Board is green. We are running silent.
Seth is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Looks like a cruise.
Just imagine any known signatures.
Seth Green is Robot Chicken.
Cruiser is changing course.
Up
Now on
the
intercept
Upper Creek without a
trajectory.
paddle.
Can't
That's
be.
an old movie.
Stealth systems are
Chris
engaged.
from Family Guy.
There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers.
It also sounds a lot like Chris from Family Guy. So. Is he in Buffy too? Stupidly epic. Thank you for the subscribe. Really appreciate it. Welcome to this.
Multiple hull breaches.
Welcome to the thickness. Multiple hull breaches. Welcome to the thickness. I wonder what thick Mass Effect looks like. Yes, sorry, to answer your question, yeah, bits are just another way of donating, but it's native through Twitch rather than having to use a third-party website. So you can, yeah,
Shepard!
gift bits.
Distress beacon is ready for launch. Will
the Alliance get here in time?
They damn well better. I'm a dick.
I'm not doing this just so they can find our frozen
I always
corpses.
wanted a Mass Effect tattoo, but I didn't just want to get like N7 on my shoulder. You know, I wanted it to be a bit more subtle than that.
I'm not leaving either.
I gave you an order, Liara. You stupid,
Get to the
beautiful
damn
woman.
shuttles.
Get out of
I'll
here.
haul Joker's crippled ass out of here.
Save yourself.
Shepard,
We'll kiss later.
get the hell out of here!
Has anyone ever seen the Gamer Poop Mass Effect videos? They are my favorite. So many iconic lines from those stupid shitpost videos.
Everybody in! Go, go, go!
Love you, Liara. Be safe. Just get "will bang" okay on your arm. There we are. Speaking of. Yeah, the manslayer ones, yeah. Get back to the ship. Will bang, okay. Brilliant. So we're in a spot of bother here, I would say. Normandy's not looking so hot. Thankfully, we're Commander Piss, and we'll be absolutely fine. Don't even worry about it, mate. Go to the cockpit. Joker's still here. Jesus, Joker.
We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy.
Gotta go save that.
Come on, baby, hold together.
Save that silly boy. Get him out. Norm Andy has never looked better. Oh, beautiful. Should we just stay here and enjoy space for a bit? It's no big deal. There's nothing pressing happening. In fact, I think we could stay here for ages and nothing would go wrong. Looks like there's no fatalities as yet, though. I mean, there almost certainly are fatalities, actually. They've probably just been sucked off into the vacuum of space. Oh my god, you're right, Panella. Panella Anderson is out there somewhere. Panella. This is it. This is the Mass Effect 2 run where we take a cockpit chair with us through the entire game. Come with us. Chair-san? Chair-san will accompany us. Will Chair-san be in this dialogue conversation? Probably not, but we're going to try and get him in there. Oh, fuck. Right, well, Chair-san's gone over there now. Cockpit. I went to school with cockpit. Damn it. Chair-san does not want to be involved in the cutscene, it seems. Let's go talk to Shocker. Hey, bud.
Joker. We have to get out of here.
We've got to go.
No, I won't
Cockpit was Brad's less successful brother. Don't be stupid.
The Normandy's dead, just like us if we don't get the hell out of here.
No, we just have to... Oh no.
Oh no. Oh shit.
They're coming around for another attack.
Psylog, thank you for gifting us up to Boring Loner. Welcome to the thickness, Boring Loner. Thank you, Psylog. Oh, Joker, you've got to go. Yeah, so Joker has... I can't remember what it is. He's got some sort of... like, brittle bone or something going on. So he's not hugely physically able to move around much. So Barbara dragging him out, quite frankly, is a renegade action in and of itself. Oh, beans. Guys, I don't think Barbara's looking so hot. Regrettably, we have failed Mass Effect 2 because this would appear to be the end of our journey. Oh, man. I honestly thought, and still think, this is one of the coolest openings to a video game ever, with your main character just dying heroically. So good. I told you this game was rubbish. 5-minute runtime. No wonder you turned it off. You're like, well, that was crap. Everyone's saying it's amazing. It's just finished. Rubbish. Primeval259, welcome to the thickness. Thank you very much. Good shout, Tori. I will add... There we are. There's the comic prompt. I will add a command later for Prime. People can sub with their Prime subscription. Especially people who are using Twitch for the first time may not be aware. If you've got Amazon Prime, you get a free Twitch sub every month. You do have to manually resubscribe. It doesn't roll over. Right. Mass Effect Genesis is an interactive comic that summarizes the events of Mass Effect 1. If you skip this option, Shepard's default backstory will be used. Would you like to use the interactive comic? Yes, because I'm going to give you guys some more context and we're going to make all the nastiest decisions imaginable. Here we go. I also thought this was great. They introduced this for the PS3 version because Mass Effect 1 was not released on PS3. It was published by Microsoft at the time.
Just another routine mission.
I'll turn this up.
Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine. You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make. The paths you choose. That turn the routine into anything but. Of course, that's how it started. A routine mission. Answering a distress call. And look where that got me. We were testing out the
Allison the Human,
Captain Anderson's
maybe.
new ship when the distress
Thank
call
you so
came
much
in.
for the subscribe. Welcome
An
to the
Alliance
thickness.
patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked.
Appreciate it.
They'd seen something they couldn't explain. And whatever it was massive.
It was massive.
I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Caden Alenko. A good kid. Loyal. By the book.
Yeah, me too, Milesy.
Milesy. We came across the lone survivor.
I
of the
didn't play
patrol,
Mass Effect 1
Gunnery
until
Chief
the
Ashley
Legendary
Williams.
Edition.
A soldier to the core. Tough. Disciplined. Ready to take on whatever came her way. Ashley joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it. The ship.
What is
Like
that?
nothing I'd ever seen.
It's a giant
It
bug.
was massive, scorching the colony and everything around it as it blasted away. We followed the path of destruction to an artifact, a beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Lieutenant Alenko made the mistake of getting too close. Hit him with some type of energy. I grabbed him and threw him out of the way. That's when it hit me. Hard.
See, Barbara was like,
Every muscle in
he
my
is not
body
allowed to
went
be
rigid.
the
I couldn't
main
move,
character in the
could
story.
barely
I'm
breathe.
going to be the main character. Give me the
Everything
crazy
went
alien
black.
vision.
And then I saw something. A vision. Dream.
Nightmare.
A nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Udina, our political representative on the Citadel.
So in
With
this
those two
universe,
heavyweights, it
humans
seemed
are the
reasonable we
most
could persuade
recent
the council
addition
that
to
the
the
ship
council,
we'd
and
seen
as
was a
such are sort of
potential
looked
threat.
down on by a lot of the other
As was
races.
the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Udina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof, which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian, wanted
Hell
help.
yeah. We like
The
Garrus.
top agent for Citadel Security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them.
Oh, he's so generous with
That
his
led me
leads.
to Rex, the biggest, nastiest looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led us to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tali. A tech expert with
Tali
a knack
or
for
Tali?
hacking. She procured some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty.
You can't be a cunt to
Tali's
Garrus,
evidence
that's
proved
our
that
boy.
Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden
We should pick
Prime.
like two
And the
characters
immense warship we'd
that
spotted was,
Barbara
in
is nice
fact,
to,
Saren's
and then everyone
flagship.
else gets the same treatment, just
But it
cold
went
or
much further.
dismissive.
Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans, and disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace that they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made
Babs should either be
some
cold
sense
or
out of my
horny.
visions,
2 modes, no more, no
but
less.
not much else. We couldn't
Yeah, it's fair.
convince the council
Those
that
are the 2
Reapers
modes.
were a
Ben, as
threat.
you're not a one-person
But
show,
they
do you
agreed
think you'll
Saren
play some
had to be
co-op
stopped.
games in the future? Nobody who
stripped him
needs
of
to
his
speak a
Spectre
word,
status
just be,
and gave me
but
the
be
honor of
useful
becoming the
muscle.
first
Possibly.
human Spectre.
I mean, it depends how that would work,
My
really.
first task: bring down Saren.
Definitely gonna. I've confirmed
Anderson
it with my
decided to
friend
stay
Ben now.
behind,
When
giving up
Borderlands
his
4
ship
comes
to
out,
Normandy.
we're
He
gonna
told me
stream
I'd
it
need it more
all
than he
weekend
would.
long. He's gonna come up here.
He
We'll
also
play
pointed
through
me in a
loads of
direction.
Borderlands 4. So
Liara, a Prothean expert,
My
adept
love,
in
Liara.
biotics, and maybe most
Everyone loves
importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant. And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique
As
ability
blue
to
as she
meld
is
with other
intelligent.
species, Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari.
Whoa!
Her technique
Eyebrows.
for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant. Caden was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission.
Oh, what did I do? Did the mission come first, or did I romance Caden, or did I romance Liara? I think the mission came first.
I decided discretion was the better part of valor, and kept my focus on our goal. Finding
Whatever you
Saren.
did, it was being mean to Caden.
Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead, Benezia.
Tori,
Saren
this is
had
not the
taken her to
actual
Novaria,
usual
where
start
he
of the game.
enslaved
This is
the queen of
optional.
a dangerous race of
This is just because
insect-like
we're skipping
creatures,
Mass Effect
the
1.
Rachni. He ordered Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni Queen. The Queen's drones were everywhere, and they were not happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone, with the information. I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms.
Oh no.
And I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni Queen to deal with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. But the Rachni had
The
terrorized the
Ragnar
galaxy
had terrorized the
before.
galaxy before, and so we killed the Queen. If we save the Queen, it actually comes back in Mass Effect 3 and they lend their power to our army. But we don't know that yet, and we get the option to kill someone, so we kill them.
I couldn't take the chance. I had a mission to do.
Yeah.
And an army of angry Rachni would be one more problem I didn't have time to deal with. With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer, but we soon learned it was more than a base of operations. It was a breeding ground. Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. But the Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves. Mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's will.
Krogans are dead powerful.
I had to destroy the base and all its research. Rex disagreed. Violently.
And so
Rex wanted the genophage
we
cure for
killed
his
it.
people, but tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down.
Whoops.
He just couldn't be reasoned with.
The
and I
gunshot.
couldn't let the base be saved, even if it meant curing the Krogan. Saren had to be stopped.
Well,
When we finally got
that's
to the
what
center of
happens.
the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan. He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper.
hello, Louis J.
It
Weber.
spoke to me,
How you doing?
threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it. But there was no time to think
'Cause he
about it.
fancies it, he
Sovereign
thinks
knew
it's
where
dead
we were.
fit.
We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split my team into 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Caden with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke and we planned to use it.
Who dies?
Before we could detonate the
It's another
bomb,
who
Saren
dies
showed
question.
up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to him, I realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign, the Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he'd found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but I wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them.
The thing is, I don't really like either of them. I find Ashley to be quite unpleasant. She is a human supremacist, basically, a bit of a space racist, and I'm not a fan. Whereas Caden, yes, is goody two shoes. I don't really win. If I could blow them both up, I would. So we're gonna save Ashley because she is objectively the worst one, I think, and that's something that Renegade Babs would do.
Caden was a good man and a great soldier. But I had to choose.
An even better sacrifice.
I chose Ash.
I can excuse the
that
space
was the last
racism,
time
but
Saren would
Caden
slip
is a
away
silly
from
name.
me. I knew then.
You
the
can
next time we met,
the space
one
racism?
of us would die. With my team mostly intact, we chased
Oh, the
Saren
little
and his army
the
to
little
Ilos,
photo of him.
a long-lost planet that had once
If
belonged
only
to
there
the
was a way to
Protheans.
save him.
As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat him.
Good morning, Kay Alltop.
I'd
Welcome.
never tell anyone,
How you
but I
doing?
had my doubts.
Babs can fix it. Babs can make her
Leaving
worse.
Caden
Babs
behind
will make
had
her
hardened my
worse.
resolve, but revealed a weakness in my defenses. How many more friends and allies would I be willing to sacrifice in order to stop Saren?
All of them. Literally,
We arrived on
no
Ilos
one is
close
safe.
behind Saren. Once on the planet, we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago.
And they were going to
And
come
every
again.
50,000 years before that. Each time purging the galaxy of life. The Protheans had fought and died like every species before them. But a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reaper's return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop
So
the
the
Reapers
Citadel, the
once and
seat
for
of
all.
galactic power,
Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel
Is
and
a weapon.
re-establish the relays to dark space,
was
bringing
a
the
weapon.
waiting
We'll
Reapers
see what
here to
choices we make.
destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel. It was
Look
intact,
at
but heavily
Garrus go.
damaged. He'd caught
How
the
can you
Council
not want
fleets
that guy
by
on your
surprise,
team?
and they were only now regrouping. And with Sovereign as his flagship, there was little hope that the fleets could counterattack with enough strength to take back the Citadel. But Saren was done running, and I was done chasing him.
We're nearly at the end of this now, guys.
As the Alliance and Council fleets battled Saren's army outside the Citadel, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save him. As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our human Alliance fleet in jeopardy.
Am I a human supremacist? Yes, I am. I'm going to sacrifice the Space Council. Fuck them.
The Council could be replaced.
Yeah,
The
that's
fleets
it.
were
Nice
needed
and
here
cold.
now if we were going to defeat Sovereign. Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet. The battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races, but in the end, Sovereign fell. But the costs were immense.
Get in. I love it
While
when the costs
humanity's
are immense.
efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities. The choice of humanity's first counselor was left to me to decide. On the one hand, Udina, the lifetime politician, ruthless and ambitious.
Him.
He would easily navigate the political
We need to
landmines
pick
that
him.
would soon be placed before him. The other choice, Captain Anderson, the career soldier. Tough but fair, but a friend, and someone I could trust. Both great leaders in their own right.
Gotta be Udina. Basically for the reasons she laid out. because he's a prick. He'll do a good job because he's a prick. So how long is this before Mass Effect 2? I think pretty much straight before. That little intro that we saw where they're on the ship, they're investigating some sort of... I can't remember what it was, some sort of signal that they were there, and then they got ambushed and then got killed. So as soon as this comic ends, basically the events that we just saw took place. And then the game goes over from there. Are you the real Ben Potter, or did you die in space and were cloned? I'll never tell. You won't get an answer out of me.
I didn't much like Udina, but sometimes you need a pit bull on your side. Someone willing to be the bad guy, for the sake of the greater good. The war was over. The threat had passed. In time, the Council would rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired.
Looking for the remaining Geth, yes.
Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them. I had to find a way.
Yeah.
I gathered my crew, took
We
my
have to
ship,
find
and
a
went
way.
in search of answers. Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned cleanup duty, routing out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
That leads us into Barbara Pierce dying in space. And now the game begins proper. Oh, oh.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Ugh, look at that shit heart. I've got a better heart than that, and my heart's rubbish. Does technology like this, could technology like this ever feasibly exist? She's basically just dust in a spacesuit. So we're canonically a zombie, right? I think so, yeah. Or a cyborg. No brain activity, so that's correct with Barbara. Makes total sense. And we're back. Back in business, as simple as that. And here we are. I mean, that's absolutely not us. Jane Shepard. Come on, man. That's not what we're about. Barbara Pierce. Barbara Shepard, even. Custom female. Custom appearance. Here we go. Cycle some presets. What we got? One of those looks like Ivy Nile off of The Wrestling. Where is she? That one. That's Ivy Nile off of The Wrestling. Now, we are pretty limited hairstyle-wise, but I'm going to go with that one because it starts with a grey one. So we'll go with that. And look at this. This is all you really have access to. It's not ideal. That's a pretty good nose. That's also a pretty good nose. That's also a pretty good nose. So we're gonna have to sacrifice some Barbara points here, unfortunately. So skin tone, yeah, pale as anything. Complexion, don't really know. It's making very subtle differences. That's fine. Chin is too delicate. Well, let's see what we can fuck up. You know, neck thickness, all the way. Face size, certainly is one. Cheek width. Cheekbones. Can't really tell what this is doing. This is one, actually, another cool thing that got me very excited for Mass Effect 2 when it was coming out on PS3 is that they released this demo where you played through that opening section and then they let you do the character creator and you could copy down the code at the bottom, and then when the full game released you entered the code and you got your exactly what you'd created in the demo, which I was a big fan. Of. Cheek gaunt. Really doing much, is it? Ear size, can't see them. Eyes. Let's go for... Those ones are fine. Eye height. Sure. There is a nose up. You know what? We're just going to go straight down to the nose option. That's what we're here for, isn't it? Nose shape. let's get this as big as possible, and then again, it's not too crazy, but it's the best we're going to be able to do. So that's sort of the side profile is getting there. She looks really worried, actually. She shouldn't be. We're going to take good care of her. We need to make her look a bit more cross. Mouth, lip size. She looks a bit strange. This is going to be an artist's interpretation. They got burned off in the explosion. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's what we're doing. Oh, the eyebrows were lost in the transfer, were they? That's unfortunate. Jaw. Chin height. Nah, get that fucker down there. Oh, yes. Here we go. Jaw width. It's good. I mean, I'm not mad at it. But the nose should be wider. Okay, we're looking a bit Joe Swanson at the moment. Bring that in a little bit. There we are. Okay. She's getting thick. Yeah, she is. Just want to do more with the nose, you know? Wish we could make it a bit wider, but we really can't. Metal Bear 268, thank you so much for the subscribe. Welcome to the thickness. Thank you for being here. Looks like she can chew bricks, and then in brackets complimentary. Right, brow depth. This is going to make her really cross. Or very surprised. Well, that's as cross as we can get, apparently. That's disappointing. Iris colour. We've got grey. I can't really see because it's so bloody dark back there. There we go. Right, that's the grey that we want. Her eyes are still so gentle. Well, I don't really know what we can do about that. Yeah, we haven't got a lot to play with, really. Could try that eye and then just lower the eye height a bit. Or raise them up so they're like right in her eyebrows. No, that doesn't really work either. This is probably just going to be the best we can do. We can change the makeup. We can also change the hair, which is obviously important. Again, there aren't many Barbara options in here, so we're going to have to... There it is. That's the hair. So that's I feel like is a good compromise. Like that's going to do a lot of heavy lifting for us. Eyebrow choice not great, but that'll do, I assume. Makeup, blush color. How about no blush? We don't need that. Lip color. We go for space purple or black. How about... God, there's so many lipstick colors. This is probably more than any other option, any other slider in this character creator. Space purple, eyeshadow color. Can we have big scary eyeshadow? Is that a thing? Clearly not. She definitely looks like she wants to speak to the manager. Yeah, there's not a huge amount, is there? We could just have no makeup on. Or we could just give her some scary black eyeshadow. It's just so difficult to see. The lighting is so bad in this character creator that it's really difficult to see what you're doing. She looks like if she could sell every Scot for a penny, she would. She got a bit of the Thatchers going on. Sure. Okay, that might be the best we can do for our Barbara. Decent side profile. Got sort of the right hair, but not quite. Nearly. If there was a breeze and it blew her fringe all the way across, we'd be sorted. But that's what we're looking at now. We're just going to have to go with that. She's going to have to be Barbara through her actions, you know? I.e. being a prick. Right, what do we want it to be? Soldier, Infiltrator, Vanguard, Sentinel, Adept, Engineer. This changes the powers that we've got and the weapons that we start with. Power training, Adrenaline Rush, Concussive Shot, Weapon training, Assault Rifle, Shotgun, Sniper, Heavy Pistol. Tactical Cloak, that's not Barbara at all. Biotic Charge, Pull, Shockwave. Vanguards are feared for their high-risk, high-reward combat style, closing quickly on enemies and destroying them at close range with weapons and biotic abilities. That sounds like Barbara. Strong and stable, running through fields of wheat. Yes. There we are. And what's her background? Spacer. Both of your parents were in the Alliance military. Colonist, you were born and raised on Mindoir, a small border colony in the Atakan Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindoir, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted with it. That sounds suitably tragic for Barbara, yes? Ruthless. Throughout your military career, you held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes people wary of you, but when failure is not an option, you are the one to call. Your achievements, this is New Game Plus, technically, because I finished it before. Your achievements give you access to the following bonus powers. Select one. Wish it gave me a description of what they were, but let's go for... maybe armor-piercing ammo would be helpful. Fuck it, let's just do that. It's not well known for its brilliant combat, so... Slam, to be fair, actually, is a bit more Barbara. Let's go with Slam. Right, we're off. An hour in, and we're ready.
She's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of her surroundings. Oh my god, Miranda. I think she's waking up.
Oh my god. Doctor, there's something wrong with her.
She's not ready yet. Give her the sedative.
Oh no, that's just how she looks.
Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Don't tell me what to do. I'll move even harder now.
Scout's pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Knock her out.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range.
Good.
Too close. We almost lost her.
I told you your estimate.
Miranda, back up. You're like right in my personal space. There she is.
Wake up, Commander.
Has anyone said Barbanda Piss Shepherd yet? No, they haven't.
Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Why is there just a pistol in a locker? That doesn't seem very safe at all.
Grab the pistol and armor from the locker. You don't have time to wait around.
I've got it. Alright, I've got it.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from... Damn it! Those canisters by the door are going to keep you.
How am I going to cover? X.
Shield yourself from the blast.
I've shielded.
Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
Why would they do that? I'm literally just Barbara Pierce. I have no enemies. We're vaulting over. We're not shooting things yet. Get fucked. I've got guns now. Look at space. I'm going to take a minute just to look into space, Miranda, if that's all right. Anyone want to get shot?
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your...
Closing in on my what? Get fucked. Anyone else? Yeah, you want some too? I fucking thought. Too good at space. You can't hold a handle, hold a candle or a handle to my space.
Nice work, Shepard.
Thank you, Miranda. Appreciate it. I'm amazed it only took an hour to set the nose slider high enough and the compassion slider low enough. No compassion in this playthrough at all, unless it's Garrus. That is it. Grab that. Thermal clip. Barbara is a shepherd now. This is an alternate universe, Barbara, you know? Oh, great. Can't wait to fight that.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs distracted for long.
What, by throwing employees at them?
More reinforcements.
Feels like a very Barbara thing to do.
Here come the mechs. Use
Okay,
the
hold.
grenade
Yeah, use the grenade launcher. Where is it? There it is.
launcher to take them out.
Press X. Okay, I got it. I'm ready.
We've been spotted.
Yeah!
Take the elevator down.
Easy. I am playing on easy, to be fair. Ooh, okay, that's a lift. I was fully ready to just walk over that. Storm through fire! Wow, spicy. Do I want to go in here? I'm going to, because there's treats. I kind of miss cover shooters. Oh. Fuck. There were so many good ones at the same time, and they kind of became too much. Yeah, it's much like any... Spoke about it a lot, TripleJump as well, that you don't really get first-person shooters with story modes anymore, and you used to get so many of them, and I actually quite like them. Miss them.
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery.
Not slow, powerful. Process is powerful, thank you very much.
To accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
Putting robots in me. Putting robots in me, huh?
Update. The cost of this project is astronomical.
Worth it though, Wilson, I think you'll agree. Look what 4 billion can buy you, except I can't scroll around to show you her face. You good, mate? That is a very Barbara thing to do. Look at space, though. Isn't space nice? Can't wait to go into space. Hello. We've got a friend.
What are you doing here? I thought you were still a work in progress.
Well, I'm finished, baby. Finished article. I need answers.
Look, pal. I don't know where I am or how I got here. Plus, my head feels like an overripe melon ready to split open. How about you fill me in a little?
Hello, nerds. How's it going?
Yeah,
Thank you so much for the subscribe as well, by the way. Welcome to the thickness, my friend.
I've been stationed here for
Hostiles detected.
Hostiles detected.
Damn it!
Help us, Jacob. Wow, Jacob. I love that the mech looks at his friend
I'll fill you in.
and seemingly has concern. I'm tired of taking orders.
Ever since I woke up, someone's been telling me where to go and what to do. I need answers.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version.
While we're
You and
being
your
shot
ship were
at.
attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
2 years?
I'm having trouble wrapping my head around this.
Yeah.
Limited
I can
brain
imagine.
activity.
The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Right, let's get out of here. I don't care about my crew.
Maybe it's time we got moving.
First step, let's finish off these metal bastards. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic.
All right, Jacob,
Just
no need
give
to
the
show
order
off.
when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
I've got the good stuff too. Whoa! I mean, that's pretty good stuff, to be fair. Have I got any powers? Yes, I have. So it's triangle to charge. We're going to map that power to L1. So, slam! There we are, Barbara can slam. Jacob, I couldn't give less of a shit about you. You sort yourself out. Slam! So sick.
Just give the order and I'll hit them with a biotic power.
I don't want to do that. Are they just going to keep coming? Oh, they're going to keep coming until I do it. Right, go on then. Pull. And then I'm going to slam.
You're done!
That was good. That was good teamwork, Jacob.
Ready to get the hell off this station?
Antibiotic. Yes. Jacob is an antibiotic. Ready to get the hell off this station? Let's get out of here. I have no questions
way
for
to
you.
those shuttles.
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this
That's
frequency?
Wilson.
Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just
I love that I'm still referred to as Commander. That's nice. Respectful. Marco Bar, thank you for the subscribe. And welcome to the
Roger
thickness.
that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
Let's get out of here.
I don't care who that is.
You bet.
I love she has all
get
these
into the
opportunities
service
to
tunnel
ask
through
these
this
questions,
door.
and she's just like, let's go. Can I shoot things now? I'm very ready to just murder things. Which way are we going? I'm fairly sure we came through the other way, so... Oh, data pads. I love those. Reading? Oh, listening, even worse. Blech. Ominous corridor.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is crawling with mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs.
Nah, the whole station's doing great. You don't know what you're talking about. Get him! Very Barbara. Very Barbara, that. A very merry Barbara to you. Pretty sure Babs just eats the data pads. They're delicious. They're full of words. It's good for you. It's learning. I'm going. Alright, stop crying. I've been shot loads. You don't see me whinging about it. Where is he? Are we too late? Just got to make sure, you know, put him out of his mystery.
Reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological.
Mental and neurological facilities, faculties are great. Don't worry about it. I'm stronger than I've ever been.
Shepard, down here!
Kill him, Barbara. What do you want?
Bastard's got me in the leg!
Look at her face, deranged. Let's go.
We need to get off this station.
I want to go now.
Until someone fixes my leg.
Should be some meta-gel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
You want
Grab
some
the
jelly?
Gel from the first aid station on the wall.
Okay, here we go. Here's some jelly. And now I need to use Unity to get my squad up. Even though he's not my squad. I don't like it.
Thanks, Shepard.
Thanks,
Shepard. You saved my life. Guess that makes us even now. I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio.
Yeah, pretty suspicious, Wilson.
I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
I don't trust any of you. It doesn't matter!
I don't care who set up who. Those mechs are shooting at all of us. We'll sort it out later.
Yeah, well said,
We need to
Barbara.
find Miranda first. We can't just leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
Yeah, Miranda's
Bunch
dead,
of
like
mechs won't
super
drop
dead.
Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Either way, we can't help her.
If Miranda's dead, there's nothing we can do. We have to save our own asses right now.
Yep.
The shuttle bay is only a few.
Oh no, more mechals. Right, get ready to zoop, Barbara. Zoop! I'm not allowed to zoop. Overload on the... Oh, he's got overload. Okay, there we go.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
I just want to use my triangle power to zoom towards people. It's half the fun of zooming.
Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
Your the logo is on your shoulder and your uniform.
If you want
Surely
to piss
she'll
off
know.
the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
Never heard of him.
Should I recognize that name?
Maybe that's a side effect of your recovery.
Or maybe she's just stupid. Could you give her a bit more credit, please?
You wiped out several of our research bases. But things change. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back.
Why?
Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what.
I appreciate that, Jacob.
Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything.
You sure he won't be elusive? Fine. Let's go.
Well, if I won't get any more answers here, let's get moving.
I don't want to talk to you for any longer than I have to. Jacob. She doesn't remember them because she wasn't impressed by them. Exactly. Renegade action +4. Oh, Paragon +2. Rubbish. Don't want that. We want to go full bastard. Full bastard. There will be an opportunity to punch a journalist in the face at some point. Cannot wait for that. It's very exciting. Slap! Alright, careful, Babs. I'm not going to give my squad any instructions either because Barbara doesn't need to. Barbara's actually already sick at guns, so it doesn't even matter. I know there's someone behind me.
Can't reach the target.
Yes, you can reach the target. Fly, Barbara, fly! She won't do it. Okay, I was trying to get her to zoom towards them, but she didn't want to play. Barbara's just robbing a safe in the middle of a gunfight. It's a match the symbols game. It's very simple. I got so good at doing this when I played it through the first time. It's not hard anyway, but just doing it really quick. Sorry, Jacob, I had other priorities like stealing from Miranda's safe. That is what I needed to do. Where's the other guy? Where's Wilson gone? Is he dead? No, he's not. I don't know where he is though. Oh, there they are. I can command them.
Sure thing.
And then I press
I'm here.
down for them to come back. All right, cool. I'm remembering now. I'm learning. I'm learning it. Let's open this door. I love opening doors. There's always good stuff behind doors.
We're almost at the...
Miranda, you're alive.
You were...
Oh, well, fuck that guy.
Dead?
Her face.
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
I knew he was lying.
I had a feeling Wilson was just looking for a chance to shoot me in the back.
Sure you
Good
did, Barbara.
instincts. Some people are
Sure
far
you
too
did.
trusting to ever see that coming. Come on, let's grab this shuttle and get out of here. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah,
Jacob, why'd you tell
Now your
her?
conscience would get the better of
Why'd you
you.
spoil it?
Finding the commander isn't the way to get her to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
No. Let's go.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or two, in your case. Come on.
Well, we made it off the horrible research station. Is that just abandoned to the mechs now? Is that just full of horrible mechs? I have no idea. It's a problem for another time, I suppose. I don't think we ever go back there or get the chance to go back there, so whatever.
Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda. More tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact.
Hello, Lucy
Ask the
Lefty.
questions.
Welcome. Glad that you've hopped on over. Hope you're having a nice day so far. I feel fine.
This is a waste of time. I feel as good as ever.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you were a colony kid. Lost your parents when the slavers hit Mindor.
Yeah.
You enlisted and led troops during some
pronounced
heavy fighting,
Mindor.
most notably on Torfin. Do you remember taking on some Batarian slavers?
I did what was necessary.
Those bastards were dug in deep in a fortified bunker. I sent a lot of good soldiers to their deaths. That's how it had to be.
You got the job done.
Classic.
That's all that matters. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
Well, the alternative was to kill the space racist, and I thought the galaxy was better off having her in it. So, it was that or die.
Being in command means that sometimes you give orders knowing that your people are gonna die. That can't affect your decisions. Caden gave his life for the rest of the team. Without him, I couldn't have stopped Saren.
Yeah.
He died a hero.
I wouldn't say died.
I understand, Commander. And I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really
Oh,
should
Miranda,
run.
stop.
Come on, Miranda.
God.
Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I
Yeah,
suppose you're right.
dead good at guns,
We'll
really
have to
good
hope
at
the elusive
slamming.
man accepts our little
Doesn't get
field
any
test
better
as
than that.
evidence enough.
Wow, that's a cool ship. And also a fly has somehow made it into the room and is making an absolute racket.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Right, Jacob? Yeah, he's fine. Before I talk to the elusive man, though, we are going to make the ugliest armor you've ever seen. That is the priority. No helmet. Got no choice of these. That's fine. What we really want to do is change the colors of them. So we can make it shiny or not shiny. I think mildly shiny is probably the way to go. So we can have a base color. I mean, personally, I think maybe a pink suit would be excellent. But, you know, there's a few options. We can have a grey suit. But, you know, it's not quite as exciting. It's more of a tan color. But yeah, we've got loads of options. So I'm gonna show you one combination. We'll see what you think. Bright pink. And then we can have a little design on it, but I don't think either of these look very good, so I'm going to keep them off. In fact, we can... crap, hang on. We can put that on, and then we can change the colour of that. Just more pink? More pink, anyone? More pink? No, no patterns. So this... does this change the colour of the... no, it doesn't. Tint... how do I change... oh, pattern colour changes the one on the sleeve as well. So we can have a pink going down there too, which is obviously definitely what we want. Oh no, we can't. It's not really a pink. It just looks like a red, which is a shame. But there we go. Oh fucking hell! This fly, get out of here! Right. How about? How do we feel about that? So we've got some white tint on the outside. We've got pink armor. And now if we see her, look, she looks pretty good. What do you think of that? It is a bit Power Ranger, isn't it? It is a bit Power Ranger. Lou is not the Pope. Thank you very much for the subscribe. Welcome to the thickness. Thank you for being here. So yeah, this is my suggestion. And then casual appearance is how she looks on the ship. So we can have her wear uniform, slightly more senior uniform, whatever that is. Even more senior uniform, or perhaps the best one, not that one, or perhaps the best one, a full evening gown, which she will just wear around the ship for some reason. Shoulders out, due the boys. I mean, for the boys. There we are. So this is our Barbara, who art in heaven. Let's see if we can get, because they did add a photo mode. Maybe we can get a nice thumbnail photo for next time, you know. Let's get her in. Look at that. Absolutely nothing going on in that head at all. Completely vacant. Can we get a tilt on? Yeah, a little bit of a tilt. Oh, that's beautiful. There we go. Hide UI. Take a screenshot. Brilliant. There we are. Let's resume. Here we go. We're off. Let's go see the Elusive Man. He seems like a decent chap. He spent billions bringing us back. He's called the Elusive Man. Not even like Tim or something. He's not got a name. Here's the Elusive Man. His real name is Greg. Step into the Holozone.
Commander Shepard.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive Man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
No, he's too elusive for that.
Not unusual.
Far too elusive. Marco Bart, thank you for the blips. The Elusive Nan. I need some answers.
From what I hear, I cost you a fortune. Why'd you do it?
For the defense and preservation of humanity. I didn't spend 2 years and billions of credits bringing you back to serve as a common soldier.
Why?
But humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact.
Some of my memory.
How are you feeling?
Skip the pleasantries.
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but
Humanity is under attack.
While you've been sleeping, entire
I haven't been
colonies
sleeping, I've been dead. You were the one that forced me back to life.
We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
I'll need a lot of convincing.
Nothing you say is going to convince me to trust you.
See, it's difficult to know if that's Renegade or not, because this guy is technically a bad guy. So is me being unwilling to work with him Renegade because I'm being a prick to him, or is it actually Paragon because he is a bad guy and I should be nasty to him? I don't know. Difficult to say. Do I have a choice?
Is this a volunteer job or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways.
Ugh.
But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies?
We do know he's a bad guy. He heads an extremist human rights company. So he's not good, that's for sure. Even if his intentions are technically good in this game because he's doing what he can to save... He's going to save humanity from the Reapers, and in doing so save the universe, but also he still does head up a really nasty organization. From an ethical standpoint, anyway. Alright, cool. We're off to Freedom's Progress, I suppose. Miranda, do you like my suit? Miranda?
The Elusive Man is very impressed with you.
Oh, thanks.
I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
Just remember who's in charge.
I can't have anyone disobeying my commands when we get there.
I know who I report to. As long as you don't do anything to betray Cerberus, I'll follow your orders.
Thanks for resurrecting me. You sound jealous.
What's the matter, Lawson? Worried you're not his favorite anymore?
I've proven my value to the Elusive Man. Let's hope you're able to do the same.
Oh, alright. What's your problem?
Are you naturally this bitchy, or is it just me?
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
Alright, goodbye.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can
Why did I get
talk
some
about
Paragon
it, or we
there?
can do it.
I don't want any Paragon. Right, I'm not sure about the red strip on the arm. Might change that. Might give that a little change. Pattern color. Maybe we just make that white. It's meant to be pink, but it's so bright that it doesn't work. Maybe brown? We have a brown streak on our arm. Yeah, let's do a brown streak. We'll have a brown streak on. I think that's awful. That's great. That's awful. How do we go to the ship? I probably need to talk to Jacob, don't I? Or do I go out of here? Yes, I do. All right, we leveled up. We finished the mission. Dun, 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 dun. We're off. Off on our first proper mission.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The Elusive Man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
Do whatever it takes. Someone could still be alive. We're here to search. Do whatever it fucking takes, man.
We're gonna find out who did this and take them down. Nothing gets in our way. Am I clear?
Strong jaw.
Perfectly, Commander.
Good to have you here, Shepard.
Alright, sycophants. I want someone who's going to get annoyed at me because I'm being strict, you know? I don't want someone who's like, yeah, okay, we'll do that. I want some friction. I want to piss someone off. Here they are. The team. The squad. Oh, tried to take a screenshot. Probably didn't happen in time. Cerberus has provided additional weapons. Great. So what have I got? I've got shotgun and pistol. I'm going to stick with the heavy pistol for now, because actually the heavy pistol is a surprisingly good weapon in this game. An assault rifle would be very useful, but I didn't pick the right class for it, so I don't get to use an assault rifle. They do, though, I think. No, they've got the same as me. That's fine. I am going to take this opportunity to go for a quick wee. I will be back in a moment. Again, as I said earlier this week, I might not even wash my hands just because I want to be back so fast. I might just dip my hands in the toilet bowl just to save a bit of time. It'll be really quick, is my point. I'll be right back. Here comes wide pee time. Hello. Don't worry, I pissed all over my hands like I promised. So technically they're clean because it's sterile. I think that's how it works anyway. Right, we're back. I disabled wide P time because I was going to turn it off earlier and I forgot. I also went to the wrong screen. So now we're going to go back to the right screen. Here we go. It's nearly lunchtime, everyone. What's everyone having for lunch today? Fascinating daytime radio question there. What are you having for your lunch today? Tell me. I love a good lunch, you know. I love a good packed lunch. Tell me what you're having for lunch at home. Text in with your thoughts. Here's Ed Sheeran. Chicken nugs, sausage rolls, pie and asparagus, leftover pasta, jam on toast.
No bodies, no structural damage.
Leftover Dominoes.
No signs of battle.
Yum. Spag bowl, cold pizza, scrambled egg, kimchi ramen. Delicious. Leftover pasta, panini. Sounds like you guys are having some great lunch. Pill lunch. Shut up. Waffles for breakfast, of course. Time zone dependent. It's lunchtime in the UK anyway. Hello? Ah, jeez.
Strange. Security systems were disabled by the other colonies.
Member offline. System not designed.
Yeah.
Attention right!
What? What's happening on the right? Oh, shit.
On target.
Get him, Babs. I think that was a robot dog. Oh, shit.
Can't reach the target.
Get the fuck out of here, you weird little guy. No. Jesus, it's like the Demon Souls dogs all over again. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button. Get slammed.
Those mechs should have been hostile. They should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're
And
not
who
alone.
done that? Who has been doing nefarious stuff? Oh, stuff to steal, yes. There's been a tragedy. Unfortunately, the colony's been wiped out. Don't worry, Barbara Piss is here, the commanding officer, to steal the rest of their stuff. Barely an inconvenience. Don't even worry about it. I'm just going to rob your safe while I'm here quickly. Lovely. Credits. Lovely credits for me.
They see you, Shepard.
Who? Oh, shit. The dogs are here.
Can't get a lock.
Get him, Barbara. Yes. Are you still... Are you... You fucking... You sit there and you think about what you've done. Shotgun time. People to kill.
Look right there.
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this.
It's Tali from the comic,
Wait.
remember?
Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... You're alive?
Don't point those guns at me.
Tali Zora, you served on my ship.
Tali
You know
Zora.
what I do to people who threaten me.
Praza, tell your team to put their weapons away.
Damn it, Tali, this is bullshit. Why would your old commander work for Cerberus?
I'm a
don't
robot
know,
zombie.
But if this is Shepard, I don't know. Shepard would have a reason.
I'm not working for them.
Cerberus rebuilt me, but I'm not taking their orders.
I sort of am taking their
We can
orders. This is
discuss
where
the
it's a bit
specifics
iffy
once I
in
know
terms
why
of
you're
being a
here.
renegade. I'm
One
not
of
really
our
sure.
people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Vitor. You think he's alive?
Everyone else is dead. What makes you think Vitor survived?
We saw him when we landed.
You saw him? Then why isn't he with you already?
Vitor was injured, and he was always, nervous.
What are the chances that Vitor is
By
alive?
that, with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
We'll handle it from here.
You should head back to your ship,
Yeah,
Tali.
get out of here,
Let us
losers.
know when we find
We'll sort it
Vitor.
out. And by we, I mean
Like
I will
hell.
sort it out.
I'm not letting Cerberus take over.
Neither am I, Praza. I don't
No,
want
no,
to
no,
fight
no,
you,
no, no,
Shepard.
no, no.
But I can't just let Cerberus handle this. Besides, we need to work together.
Tali, we don't need to work
Head for
together.
the warehouse through the center of the
Looks like I don't have a choice. I just got the
We'll
opportunity
circle
to
around
be
the
a
far
dick, but I
side
couldn't
and draw off
actually
some of the drones
do
to
what I
clear
wanted
you
to
a
do.
path.
Forget it. Oh, okay, maybe I can tell her to go away. Shreddy Murphy, thank you very much for the subscribe. Welcome to the thickness. Are you enjoying the daily streamer life, Ben? Well, so far it's been great. It's been really, really fun doing these streams and hanging out with you guys. Obviously, still working some things out, like amount of days to be streaming, duration of streams, time of streams, the games people are interested in, that sort of stuff. So some things will be, you know, worked out over the next coming weeks and months, really. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. So far though, lovely, having a great time, really, really fun, and you guys have made it that way, so thank you. Forget it.
You expect us to do all the dirty work while you sneak in and grab Vitor? Not likely.
Not likely.
We're better equipped for a frontal assault than they are, Commander.
If we don't
Damn
work
right we are.
together, we're not going to get past those mechs. We're moving out. If you want your answers, get to that warehouse.
I will shoot you.
The Quarines are an unexpected variable. They could help us, but I'd hope to keep an eye on them.
I bet they're saying the same thing about us.
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning.
Jesus, they're
We'll
fast.
take care of them.
Tali's still trying to help me, even though I told her to go away. Terrible. Leave me alone. Hello? Oh my god. Okay, well, there was a hostile. The hostile is very dead now. Steal that. What's that? That one and that one. That one and that one. That one and that one. Easy peasy. Do we ever get to see what their faces look like under there? I've always been curious myself. People have clipped through the mask and had a look at what's under there, and it's just, you know, it's just a face model basically, but slightly pinched. And I think in one scene in Mass Effect 3, Tali does take her helmet off, but you don't see it from the front. Oh, hello. Jesus. These things are terrible. Slam.
Use overload.
That didn't work. I'm not going to use overload because I'm being stubborn. So there. Oh Christ, there's loads.
Perfect.
Maybe I should have used overload.
Enemy down.
But I'll never learn.
Try to overload their shields.
Stop saying that. I know how to do it. I just don't want
Shepard,
to.
Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on. We can still catch.
Heavy pistol. That is, I think, one of the worst sounds in a video game, this one, where you press R3 and it tells you where your objective is. It's awful. It's a really unpleasant sound. Yeah. Hello? Oh, Christ. My ass kicked. Excuse me, Miranda. Don't you fly around. Come back here.
Hurry, Shepard. We are inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
Why did Vitor
They
do
did
that?
want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover, and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
I don't understand why Vitor would do that. If he is alive,
Affirmative.
we'll just have to kill him, won't we? Bloody hell.
Right. Take point, Shepard. We'll cover
These streams
the
are helping me too. Currently trying to find a job and unemployment is depressing. Sorry to hear that, Molly. I'm glad to hear the streams are helping, though. Hey, listen, you know, if it's your evening, if you're in Australia, it's your morning in the US and you're getting ready for work, or if you're in the UK and you're at work or whatever. Oh, R.I.P. Jesus. And you just want something on in the background, come and look, come hang out. I'm going to be here most of the day, most of the days of the week, so you can just tune in and say hi. Good morning, excited for this playthrough. Mass Effect is my favourite game, the first video game I played, and the reason I got into games. Can't wait until we recruit Grunt, my favourite cozy game character. Grunt the Krogan. So cozy. Alright, fine, we'll use overload. Jesus, give it a rest, will you?
Not a problem.
Did you do it again?
Taking the heavy.
Whoa! We're getting there, slowly.
Attacking heavy.
Jacob, that was bad cover that you just took there, my friend.
On
Easy enough.
Get him, Barbara. Oh, I really wanted to zoom at him and explode him with my face. Psylog, thank you for gifting us up to Jeff the Mollygoose. Welcome to the thickness, Jeff the Mollygoose. Thank you, Psylog, for your generosity. Yeah, much as you were saying this is the longest you've streamed in a week, this is probably the most Twitch I've pretty much watched ever. Well, thank you for being here, really. I know that there's... I'm fully aware that, you know, there is excitement, given that this is the first week of doing this, and that when things settle down a bit, and people find themselves occupied by other stuff, potentially, that perhaps... We might not be as thick as we are now, but I do hope that we can retain the thickness for as long as possible, and I hope that if you're enjoying the thickness, I'm so sorry for how this sentence is being constructed, but the spirit is there. If you're enjoying the thickness, that you will stick around for more thick, and we can stay thick together, and hopefully expand the thickness, maybe even get wider as a group. Not bigger, wider as a group. That would be lovely. That's my hope. Wow, a lot of dead boys out here, huh? Shame we couldn't do it. Never mind. I suppose we got to go talk to Tali now. Displaced 80, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the thickness. I appreciate you being here. Thank you very much indeed. Let's, speaking of which, let's just have a look at, yeah, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Oof, that is pretty nauseating, huh? Okay, let's turn that off. A little bit of thickness, though. Hey, Tali, what's up? I'm just going to walk past your guy and just pick up this ammo here, because it's more, quite frankly, it's more important to me than his well-being.
This is your chance.
Oh no, okay, sorry, we've got to go find Vitor. Let's listen to that horrible noise.
Probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
All right, we're on our way.
Oh, it's this.
Scan that. Unlock that later. Vitor, you piece of shit.
Monsters coming back. Mex will protect.
Oh, he's having a bad day. Bless him.
To hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
No.
Vitor?
No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
You're safe now. Snap out of it, Vitor.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Hey, I think we get to be a real dick here.
Great. We come all this way and our only witness is a babbling idiot.
Do I get to be a real prick? I think I do.
Swarms coming.
Yes, it's going to give me a special Renegade option prompt. There we go. So we have to watch out for those, because those are special actions that massively increase Renegade and also are unique things that happen.
You're human.
Snap out of it. Shoot the computer next to him.
Who didn't find us?
The monsters.
Timmy Whiff, thank you for the subscribe. Welcome to the thickness.
Everyone.
Tell us what happened.
Why didn't the colonists fight back, Vitor? What happened?
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
For subscribers, by the way, we've got
like
more emotes approved from yesterday. There are still about like 40% of them pending approval. I don't know how long Twitch is going to take to get to it, but
I think it's a collector.
There are more coming, including a pip down emote. What's a collector?
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
So these collectors have
stolen
the
advanced
colonists.
Technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
Hopefully it doesn't work on us, though, right? Surely,
The
maybe.
Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
Go on, Vitor. Go on, Vitor.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away, but they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
Don't worry, Vitor.
I think that's probably all we're
I'll
getting
kill
out
you
of
so
them,
they can't
Commander.
get you, if that would make you feel better. What a waste of time.
We finally find a witness, and he's so off his nut.
He's so off his nut.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic, dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
Sorry, we're going to interrogate him.
We just
Got
need
here
to see if
first,
he
lol.
knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
Vitor has to come with us.
The people at Cerberus won't hurt him, Tally.
Trust me,
no
I've known them for 5 minutes and they're good people. They're good folks.
Don't want to share.
Damn it, Shepard. I trusted you.
Why would you trust me?
Fine.
You know me.
We promise. But we have to find out all we can about the collectors.
What? No, I don't understand.
We need a pickup. Have a medbay standing by.
Good luck, Shepard. I hope what you get from Vitor is worth it.
Tali, I cannot stress this enough. I don't care. See you around. Look at these ominous bastards. Well, that's another successful mission, I'd say. And there's our pink armor with the brown streak.
Good work on Freedom's progress.
Thank you, Martin Sheen.
Unfortunately, the Quarian you brought back didn't give us any useful information. He's too far gone. He'll be returned to the migrant
He'll be
fleet.
jettisoned
But
into
more
space.
importantly, you confirm the collectors are behind the abductions.
What made you choose Mass Effect 2? I haven't played them, so Babs acting like she doesn't know what's going on is kind of relatable. I think there is such a profound leap in quality between Mass Effect 1 and 2 that I'd much rather start from Mass Effect 2. And I find the story way more interesting, the characters more interesting. Basically everything I think is better in Mass Effect 2. And right at the start of the stream, we played through that interactive comic, so we got to catch up on the events of Mass Effect 1 and made some decisions as well. Who are they?
Tell me what you know about these collectors.
Yeah.
They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the collectors.
Oh, it's a lot of questions. What aren't you telling me?
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data.
Of course,
the Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
Agreed.
I hate waiting, but I'll need a team. A good one.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them.
Sweet.
Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader.
I will
I'll
force
continue
them
to
to
track
work
the
with me.
collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
I had a good team. They all died, maybe. I decide who's on my team.
Miranda and Jacob aren't enough.
Miranda and
How many do
Jacob?
you need to keep me in check?
I've made it clear to Miranda and Jacob that you're in charge. You decide who joins your squad. Everyone else on this list was chosen specifically for this mission. They're the best.
I hope so.
I'll do the best I can with what you've given me.
I'm sure you will. Before you go, 2 things. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus.
Boo!
He's a brilliant Solarian scientist.
And
Our
second,
intelligence
well, bang,
suggests
okay.
he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
Is that an
I
order?
haven't even started and you're telling me what to do?
I'm giving you direction. What you do with it is up to you.
I'm being so difficult.
I'm sure you'll make the right decision.
All right. What's the other thing?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
It's Joker! We saved him in the start, and he's jacked for some reason.
Commander.
Everyone's jacked in
Just
these
like
games.
old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky. With a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded.
Yeah,
the Alliance
go
took
to
away
your
the one
room.
thing that mattered
Am I
to me.
right?
Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this.
There's
They
what?
only told me last night.
What is it, Seth? Oh my god. It's the Normandy 2. The even more Normandier than before. God. What a fucking leap from yesterday's Demon Souls PS3 soundtrack to this one. Going for the to this unbelievable orchestral score.
We'll have
Brilliant.
to give her a name.
We'll have to give her a name. What do you think it's going to be? It's going to be the Barbara, and it's going to have my face on it everywhere. Do you reckon they just had to send someone out there with a paint can to quickly scrawl Normandy on the side? I'm not flying it until it's got Normandy written on it. The Piss-tanic. The Pissmobile. The Piss Thick Machine 2. Jesus Christ. You guys work in marketing, I can only assume. Because these names are top notch. Dun dun dun! Hell yeah. We're leveled up again. We should probably start spending these points, actually. We neglected to do that. As weapons fire, they build up heat. Ejecting thermal clips cools weapons, and it's gone. There she is. in her slayiest outfit for some reason. Commander on deck. Commander on deck. No one is at their station. That guy is. That's it. Should really be playing her wrestling theme as she walks through the ship. Does anyone fucking work here? There's like 4 people on this ship.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
Thank you. It's actually called the
I've been
Piss
looking over the
Thick
dossiers.
Piss
I'd strongly
Machine.
recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor
Oh,
at Omega.
fine.
We know the collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Okay. This is my ship.
You still don't get it, do you?
God, she's
You're not
just
in charge of
so
this
she's
mission.
so prickly.
Operative Lawson makes a valid point, Shepard.
Oh, who the
Without
fuck
the
is that?
professor, any encounter with the collectors would result in failure.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence.
Jesus, AI is
The crew like to
everywhere.
refer to me as Edie.
Can't believe this ship AI is stealing from real ship artists. Joker won't like this. AIs are dangerous.
Shut that thing down. I don't want it on my ship.
Yeah, get
Have
the
I
fuck out of here.
offended?
Shepard spent a great deal of time fighting rogue AI. Geth, mostly. Plus that incident with the Alliance's Hannibal system on Luna.
Your distrust is logical, Shepard, unlike the irrational mistrust of most humans. However, I am no threat to you or anyone else.
I don't
observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
Glad to hear it.
Now that we've established who's
James
in charge, let's
Toast
move on to
Day.
those dossiers.
Thank you for the subscribe. Welcome to the thickness.
Pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Fine. Okay, so we've now got free reign of the ship. We can use the galaxy map to go where we want to go. Use your private terminal that anyone can walk up to and read your emails on because it's just there. Yeah, I understand. And then there's the elevator. One thing that is so nice about this remaster is the load times, because my god, the load times on PS3 were so horrible. Getting around this ship took ages. Sweet. We're off.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
Hello, Yeoman Chambers.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew.
Oh,
and
thanks.
I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
Again, straight away, just a total asshole.
I handle my own business.
I understand. I won't bother you unless it's important. Anything else, Commander?
Goodbye.
That'll be all.
Yes, Commander.
God, what a horrible first impression. Got any unread messages? Oh, bloody loads of unread messages. Actually, a lot of these are DLC based, so... thank you for submitting your updated medical documentation. Your status has been changed from deceased to alive. Great. Kasumi Goto, she was a DLC character, DLC squad member. We've got this, which I think was a piece of DLC. Project Overlord is a side quest or piece of DLC? I can't remember. That's a piece of DLC. If we want to go find the original Normandy's crash landing place, we can go do that as a side mission. It's another side mission. And Zaid Masani is another squad member that was added as DLC, so we can just immediately replace Miranda and Jacob with him and Kasumi if we want to. Cool. Right, how do I upgrade my squad? Here we go. This is what we want. Charge, big fan of Charge. We've also unlocked Shockwave, but we'll upgrade Slam as well. And do I need to do that for the others as well? Have I got it on auto upgrade? I can't remember. I can't do it now anyway. Right, we're going to go up to our quarters because I want to show you perhaps the most useless thing that they have in this game that I'm kind of excited for. Firstly, a fish tank. On different planets where there's a vendor, usually they will sell a fish, and you can put a fish in your fish tank, and as you go through the game you get more fish in your fish tank. Additionally, model ships. You can buy model ships. You don't get to build them, but you do get to have little model ships, which is great. Good fun. These are all my trophies. I already got all the trophies, so that's why that is really impressive looking. So yeah, here's my bedroom. +4 Renegade, presumably for being an arsehole, so that's earned. Right, let's go on our first excursion on the Normandy 2, the thick pissness.
Joker would like to see you up on the bridge, Commander.
I don't give a shit. Actually, I would like to go and talk to Joker. Let's go see what Joker has to say. Getting a fucking shift on here. Go on, Babs. Sprint on through. Seriously, why are there only like 4 people working on this bit? This bit looks really important. Surely we need this to be a fully manned vessel, no? Hello, Joker.
Can you believe this, Commander?
Can you believe it?
Baby, better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing.
Let me get
no
this
one
right.
talk
Mass
about.
Effect 2 is
It's like
actually a
ship cancer.
quest to build an aquarium with some RPG side quests. Absolutely. This is actually the highest reviewed aquarium building simulator of all time. I'm here for it. I'm ready. I'm fucking thrilled about it. I love it. This is too good to be true.
I don't trust them.
She just can't be happy. She can't be
Still
happy
need to
about
move ahead, but
anything.
It's all too convenient.
Maybe you're right. I guess it's hard to argue when they install an AI to spy on us. We're staying though, right? I mean, the seat is real leather.
Good to see you're keeping it all in perspective, Joker.
Real leather. Space cows.
Leather.
Alright, see you in a bit. Leather. Oh no, do you remember Chair-Chan? Rip Chair-Chan. Chair-Chan hid there in the original Normandy and presumably went down with the ship. In fact, if we go and find the Normandy's crash site, maybe we should do that first. We can possibly find Chair-Chan and pay our respects to Chair-Chan. Chair-San, sorry. Oh, a bit too familiar maybe there. Groovy Pasty, thank you for the subscribe. Welcome to the thickness. Welcome to the thickness. I went off for lunch and come back to Babs in evening wear. So you can set casual wear and you can set combat wear. So obviously armor is when she's out and about. But when she's on the ship, she wears casual wear. There's a few different outfits, one of which is an evening gown, which obviously feels completely appropriate for this environment. So we've gone with that. She got heels on as well, actually. I think she does. Just sprinting around, going upstairs in heels. She's very impressive, our Barbara. So here is what the map looks like. We can see all the different things that are on different places. The Omega-4 relay is the Mass Effect relay. You use this to go to different nebulae. So here we can see all the different things that we got available. Local cluster. That's where we are right now. That's where the Earth is, and Mars, and Saturn, and Jupiter, and so on. Currently, though, we're in this one. And the Omega-4 relay is like the Mass Effect relay, but anyone who goes through it doesn't come back. And we think that's where the collectors and all the nasty guys are coming through from deep space somewhere. So this is a bit of a mystery, this thing. This thing we can use. What's our... Fill up on fuel. We got so many credits, it's ridiculous. Right, Normandy crash site. Let's go do that first. So then when we leave this, we now go to a further out map. This is the Omega Nebula that we're in at the moment. And the Normandy crash site is in Armada. And bottom left, you can see our fuel. So it uses, on this map, it uses fuel for us to pilot our way to things, which is why we want to fill up on fuel when we can, so we don't get stranded. I'm not sure what happens when you get stranded. I think you just incur a fine or something. It's worth avoiding if we can. The percentage of map completion basically pertains to just interacting with the different planets. You just enter its orbit, gives you a bit of a description, and if you want, and I used to love doing this, people hate it though because it's really tedious, and I will not do it on stream, I promise you, is press triangle to scan. And when you scan and move it around, you get different levels of resources, and you can fire a probe. Probe launched.
In research projects, platinum is used to upgrade sniper rifles, shotguns, and medical equipment.
And then you get those resources for your ship. So right now we've started with a pretty decent stockpile of resources because this is a new game plus run and it gives you some stuff. But we don't have to do this. And back in the day, I would scan exhaustively every single planet to try and get, basically, in the top right where it says scanner results moderate, I would take as many resources as I could before it got to poor. And once it got to poor, I would then move on to the next planet and so on. But you can see we're now 20% for Armada, just by virtue of visiting the planet, not by launching probes or anything. But yes, I'm a big fan of mining. I feel like everyone just used to shit on it, but anyway, there's that. All of them have this sort of copy here that gives you information about this fake planet. And very few of them can you actually land on. Obviously, you can land on the ones that have missions on, but sometimes you'll go on there, you'll scan them, and it says anomaly detected. And there'll be a little bit where you can go down there and land, and like there'll be a tiny little mission on there and stuff, and that's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool anyway. So there we are. Right, let's go to Altera and try and find Chair-san.
Anomaly detected.
Anomaly detected. Altera's crust is composed of carbon and water ice. While low density, its large size allows it to retain a thick atmosphere, a wide atmosphere of methane and ammonia. Let's go. Let's start the scanner and find the anomaly. There it is. Launch a probe at it.
Scans have found something.
Scans confirm the wreckage of SSV Normandy on the planet's surface. No life signs or mechanical activity detected. Stable landing zone located amid the crash site. Let's go pay our respects. Off we go. Can't wait to leave a trail of drained, uninhabitable husks of planets in our wake. That's basically how I played the first game. Or played it the first time, that is. I still feel the urge to get 100% completion on each little planetary area, though. Even if I don't scan them. But I'll avoid it for the purpose of stream. Or maybe one week we'll just do a full stream where we just chat, listen to music, and scan planets and get resources. Doesn't that sound fun? Barbara wearing her mask today because there's no atmosphere here. She's strong, but she's not stronger than oxygen. She's still got a gun out, though. Oh, here we are. Let's see if we can find Chair-san. Oh, yeah, she's going to fight the Normandy. We can place the monument. I think that ends the mission, is putting a little monument here, but let's have a little look in. Oh, there was a dog tag. Where was it? I had a button prompt there for a second, and then it went. Where did it go? That was weird. Dog tag, collect. There it is. Oh my god, it's Chair-san's dog tag. That's exactly where we left Chair-san. Collect the dog tags of fallen crew members to return to their family. 1 of 20. Alright, we'll have a look around. Member Seth? An actual press F to pay respect. It is. It is that. I played that game a couple of years ago. I think it was Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, wasn't it? That had the press F to pay respect. It doesn't have quite the same impact on PlayStation. So it was like press circle to pay respect. And that ain't the same, is it? Not really. There was a dog tag in there. Can I jump down? No, don't be silly. It's a bit bloody eerie, this place. Wonder if we're going to fight Zombie Joker. That would completely ruin the emotional impact of this bit, wouldn't it? There's the Mako. The horrible car from Mass Effect 1. Even in the remaster where they made that car way better to use, I have so many clips saved of it getting stuck on the environment, freaking out, flying up into the sky, pirouetting around at 1,000 miles an hour. Well, element 0. Don't mind if I do. Ooh. I went to school with May Ko. You shut up. You shut up. Oh, God, she's stuck. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Uh-oh. 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 It looks like Barbara's going to stay here forever as well. Oh, shit. She's really trying. I'm stuck. I'm stuck on the rocks. Oh, fuck. Right, okay. We're just going to have to speedrun this section now. I wanted to go get all the fucking things, but apparently that's not allowed. Apparently you get stuck in the rocks. How annoying. In fact, no. Maybe it's autosaved from halfway through this. That's not so bad. How many dog tags do we have? Yeah, 7 of 20. Okay, cool. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. Paul Painting Plastic, hello. As I missed the beginning, I will catch up with the VOD. Really enjoying the streams. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I hope Painting Plastic is going well. Stay away from the rocks. Yeah, I'll try. Datapad. Spoke to Commander about this. All these damned aliens aboard the Alliance's most advanced ship. I just don't trust them. That damned Asari and a Quarian. What does Shepard think this is? A zoo? Racists. Racists, a lot of them. Him. Big racist. To be fair, I think as the logs go on, I think he's like, you know what? Actually, these aliens are pretty cool. But we didn't read that. I just portrayed him in a really horrible light because I gave limited context. How many monuments can I place? Maybe you do have to place multiple monuments. 20 dog tags. One of them. One of them's got to be for the chair. Oh, my helmet. I think that then gets displayed in my room. Sorry, my aquarium cube. My aquarium cube. Well, rip everyone, I suppose. Fuck knows we're all 20. Actually, this area is quite big. Bigger than I thought. All sorts of stuff here. Dog tag. More element 0. That's it. Rob it. Rob this whole place. More dog tags. I thought, honestly, when I was looking at this, I thought it was water. I didn't think I'd be able to get through there. Why are they hiding dog tags in crates? That's my question. Is that solid? Can I walk on that? I don't know. Hello, Cat. Good morning. Good afternoon. I forget what time it is. Cat streaming tonight. Go give Cat a follow. The Circulosaurus started up outside again. Why not? Everyone's at work. No one's here. No one's streaming here. That's not a real job. We'll just use it now. They're so selfish. Why couldn't they have conceived that this is a thing I could be doing? Oh. Oh, Caden. We killed him. We killed him. I'll take this. Ooh. 15 out of 20. We're doing pretty good. I bet there's one that we're going to find the other. We're going to find 4 of them really easily, and then the last one is going to be a total mystery. The mass is being affected, Cat. Absolutely. We're playing as a real grumpy Gus. No one, anything that anyone says to her, no matter how positive, no matter how friendly, she's like, oh, I don't. She's quite frankly the worst person you know. I'll put the monument there. That's a lovely monument. I don't know where she was storing it, but there it is. Beautiful. 16 out of 20. Find lost crew. Search the crew site for signs of the 20 people. Okay, right. So it's not going to force us off the planet straight away. 17. Keep an eye out for shinies, everyone. Keep an eye out for the shinies. Have we been over here? I wish I could fly, you know. Wish I had a jetpack. I wish they'd make a Mass Effect game where you had a jetpack, you know. How cool would that be? How cool and not crap would that be? There's the Mako again. We went up there. Oh, fucking hell. Knew this would happen. I also said at several points, I'm not gonna look for all the dog tags. And then here we are. I have lied about my intentions. And you know what? Maybe that's just true to the character that I'm role-playing as, you know? Just a real piece of shit. Oh, it's getting a bit crunchy, frame rate-wise. I think we're just going to have to accept that we have no idea what happened to the remaining crew members because their dog tags, it wasn't that they couldn't be found, it's that Commander Shepard couldn't be asked. That's the truth. And you know what? I'll say that to their grieving families. Unfortunately, regrettably, I couldn't be asked. But anyway, good luck with the rest of your life. I went to school with a liar. Jesus. Right, let's get back on the ship. We're going. Sorry, did our best. Didn't actually. Did the bare minimum. Did a couple of laps though. Did a couple of laps of the environment. And that's good enough. They should be grateful that they get any dog tags back. You know what? Why don't you share the dog tags? You got 17. Between 20 of you, that's almost a full dog tag each. A monument has been placed at the last resting place of the SSV Normandy on the planet Alchera. The Alliance still seeks any sign of the remaining crew members lost when the ship is destroyed. Shepard's lost N7 helmet was recovered. I got my thing, and so that's all that matters. Back to the Normandy. Okay. I wonder if I can... That's not where I was before. I wonder if it will actually let me go back there. Yeah, it does. Okay, so I could theoretically go back there at any time. Let's go to Sahrabarik.
Fuel reserves at 50%.
Thank you, Edie. I'm going to buy some more now. I'm also going to buy some more probes. There we are. Right, looks like we're going to Omega. Everything's happening on Omega. It's basically Tatooine, but a space station. So it's a hive of scum and or villainy. So. Built in the mined-out husk of a metallic asteroid, Omega has been a haven for criminals, terrorists, and malcontents for thousands of years. Sounds like a great place to find some people to work on our squad, doesn't it? Doesn't it now? Yes, so the game, to answer that question again, we're finalizing an agreement to basically have the TripleJump game transferred, the ownership that is in its entirety, to Peter and myself, so that there'll be no legal complications in regards to Cultaholic. And then we need to have a chat with the team about how we want to proceed. The intention is definitely to release it. We want to do it. It was, it's been written, it's been shot. It basically needs editing and then stitching together in video game form. Alex, who we've been promoting a lot, raided a few times, who's streaming, I think actually maybe right now as well. He is our resident game designer, so he will be the one who'll be able to do that, but we just haven't had a chance yet in this 1 week to sit down as a group and talk about next steps. But it is our intention to release it. It may not be immediate, it won't be immediately, but hopefully soon. Oh, we can cycle appearance. Oh, Miranda in a black outfit, cool. Jacob only has one outfit because he's not a popular character, which is a shame. Overload was good. We'll take some more overload. Cerberus officer, that just gives her more. She does more damage, so that's a good thing to upgrade. Jacob as well. We'll make him a good Cerberus operative. There we are. Cool. Let's go. Off to Omega. Alex is the guy that will do everything, basically. Yeah, essentially. It's at the point now, unfortunately, for Alex, where no one else can really do much to contribute.
I was just...
Leave Fargut now.
His name is Fartgut? Excuse me? Fartgut?
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
Hello.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Aria wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Relax. When I'm ready.
I'll talk to your boss when I'm damn well ready.
Fuck yeah.
Then you'd better get ready. No one keeps Aria waiting.
Alright.
Afterlife now.
Mocklin, fuck off. I will get there.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
So we can get 3 squad members here. One of them is Zaid, the DLC mercenary I mentioned a minute ago. That's literally him right there. All I need to do is talk to him and he'll go to the ship. Simple. Archangel is another one. And obviously the scientist Morton Solus. We're going to work through it. We're gonna bring them all home. In fact, as soon as I get Zaid, I'm going to send Jacob home and Zaid will come with me. I like Zaid. My kind of guy. Is that Fartgut? No, that's Prisoner.
You have to help me.
Do I?
No one said you could talk, jackass.
Jackass.
Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
Absolutely no questions at all. Report to the Normandy.
Go ahead and get set up on the Normandy.
Right, I'll go make myself at home. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No, he didn't.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested.
Why is he being so quiet? Speak up, Zaid.
He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
If there's time.
We'll get to it if we can. Our mission takes priority.
I know you've got bigger fish to fry. That's why I'd like to get this other thing dealt with as soon as
To be clear, I'm not frying any fish. Any fish I get... Hell yeah, Zaid. Any fish I get are going in my aquarium.
I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Fuck yeah, Zaid. I'm ready to get some killing done right now because I'm going to go back to the ship and then leave the ship. And Jacob, you're unfortunately going to stay on the ship. I'm sorry. Damn it, I missed the stream notification because I was catching up with the WWE VOD from Wednesday. What's happening, my dudes, dudettes / dude others? It's what is happening? Happening is good. I don't really know how to answer that. I set that sentence up in a way that I couldn't really respond to it with a normal grammatical sentence. Things are going well. Thank you, Adam. Glad you're here. Hope you're enjoying the WWE VOD. It got messy, didn't it? It got pretty messy. Request new squad members. Miranda and Zaid. Yes, boy. Right, Zaid, what you got? He's got a sniper and an assault rifle. Cool. There we are. See you, Jacob. Got Zaid now. Zaid is my new best friend. Friendship ended with Jacob. And here we are. Wow, look at the Asari shaking it. Going fucking crazy up there. Solar Electronics, Apex Omni Tools. Now, those guys there, the one that's at the front acting as a bouncer, he is possibly, that is my favorite race of alien in Mass Effect, because I can't remember what the reasoning is, but basically the way they process emotions is that they begin all of their sentences by describing the emotional tone of what they're about to say. So it would be like, angry, you are going to die now, etc. Elcor, I fucking love them, they're great.
Come on, let me in.
Say something. Go on, Elcor, say something.
Ari's expecting me. Ugh.
Annoyed. If she were expecting you, you'd be inside.
They're great. I love them.
You've let 10 people in.
I'm allowed to go in because I'm Commander Shep. And yeah, Aria is expecting me, so. Oh, hey, Kaylin.
What are you looking at?
A fucking dead man.
The man whose day I'm about to ruin.
Go on, Bubs.
I'm not looking for trouble.
Maybe I am. Maybe you better get out of here before I find you some.
All right. I've got stuff to do anyway. Come on, let's get out of here.
That's how Barbara rolls. With her aggressive crew. Oh, I'm sorry, is that a threat? Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Confession time, I've never played or even seen a playthrough of this game. Will you be my guide, Ben? Don't me buy them all though. Don't make me buy them all though, like you did with Soulsborne. Hey Adam, it turns out you actually only need to buy one thing, and it's the Legendary Collection, and you get 1, 2, and 3. Here we are. It's time for, what was it, the Babs' two emotional states, cold and horny. I think we can deal with. I think we can do horny right now. It might be downstairs, actually. Horny is downstairs. We'll have to deal with that in a minute. She just has to leer. She just leers, basically. Let's get fucking wasted. Order a drink. Miranda's like, oh shit. Really? Ready for the worst physics you've ever seen for liquid? Here we go. Wow, it's pretty good, isn't it? Oh, and there it goes, and it's gone. Tyrion's like, yeah, great. Let's have another one. I wonder if there's a limit. Could we just get wasted here in the space nightclub? Yeah. All right, 2's enough. I'm on the job. See you later. I think there's a guy downstairs who tries to poison us. Oh, Zaid, what do you think about this bar?
I knew a bar out on the front that looked like this. Me and some friends got stupid one night.
Yeah?
Long story short, tempers flared, followed by pistols. We all got out, except my buddy Narco. Places like this are slaughterhouses, dressed as nightclubs. I shit you not.
Zaid is my kind of people. Anto?
You want to talk
Alright, Aria's up here, I think. Aria? Oh, sorry, almost didn't see that. Hi, Aria. Isn't Aria voiced by someone famous? Ruh-roh. Let's put the guns away, shall we, guys? Let's all calm down.
Stand still.
Like hell.
Try it and you'll be scanning the inside of your colon.
I'd almost pay to see that, but it's not an option.
Carrie Ann Moss, yes.
You get scanned.
Off of The Matrix.
All you had to do was ask.
I don't ask.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
What's so funny?
I am Omega.
You are Omega, right?
But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're...
You're not the queen. Barbara is the queen, actually.
Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule.
What's that?
Don't fuck with Aria.
Oh, that's funny. I have a similar rule. Don't fuck with Barbara. Oh, yeah.
Sounds like neither of us likes being jerked around.
And on your ship, that would matter. Here, we entertain my preferences.
I like her. I wonder if she's single. Think she and Barbara would get on very well.
So, what can I do for you?
Right. Tell me about Morden.
I'm looking for Morden Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone.
Helping people?
He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
Where is he?
How do I get to him?
If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
Okay, and what about Archangel?
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
No.
I'm putting a team together. He's on my list.
Interesting. You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming
I don't have friends. I exclusively have enemies.
He's in a bit of trouble right now.
Where is he?
Just tell me how to find him.
The only Tetra,
the
hello.
Local merc groups are recruiting anyone with a gun to help them take down Archangel. That could be our way in. They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
Cool. All right. So we have to sign up with one of the mercenary groups to go and take down Archangel, but secretly try and recruit him instead.
I appreciate the help.
We do that.
See if you
We've got to see Ashton's new work announcement. Are you planning to take any other work on, or are you full-time stream boy now? Firstly, amazing news for Ashton. Really proud of her. She's going to absolutely kill it. We know she will. And between this and Worst Games Ever, as I've said before, at the moment my plate's pretty full, and that's what I'm going to focus on for now. Obviously, I'm not going to turn down any opportunities that may come up, but I'm not actively pursuing them at the moment. So, for now, this is me, and I feel very grateful to be in this position. So we're going to see how this works and see what happens. It's exciting. We'll just see how the next few months unfold. It's a turbulent but exciting time, and to a degree, obviously, we've all landed on our feet courtesy of you guys and your support. So, thank you. What's the thank you count up to now? Is it like 4 million? 4 million thank yous this week, and it's only going to get higher because I am, despite my constant sarcasm, genuinely extremely thankful for all of you. So, again, thank you. 4 million and one now. I should go.
Sounds like I don't have much time to waste.
You've got all the time in the world. Archangel? Not so much.
Right. So, we know where Morden is. He's helping out plague victims. That's good. Sounds like a safe place for us to be. And Archangel, we need to sign up with some mercenaries to go and get him. Before we do that, though, we're going to have a little wander around Omega, because I think we can buy some fish here. And really, that's what it's all about. We just need to find some vendors. I think there's some lower down. Funnily enough, this whole place isn't just a nightclub. Oh, yes. Go, Barbara. Go, Barbara. Go, Barbara. That was it. Hope we enjoyed that, everyone. This is the guy who poisons us. We'll do that in a minute. It's quite fun. Oh, yes. This is where Barbara gets horny. And this is where... It's so weird, this. Because I think it's better as default male shepherd because he looks, quite frankly, psychotic at the best of times. And he's just sat there going... And this is it. This is where Barbara sits for the rest of the stream. It's so weird. I'm going to sit forward, try and get a good screenshot of it. I'm going to have to be good for a thumbnail, but also I've got to edit out the... There we go. Hopefully that was good enough. Have another tip. Why is just her butt blue? She's wearing like a weird skin tight thing. Anyway, that's an Asari. Let's get poisoned. It's my third drink of the day. There we are, good liquid. Uh-oh! And for the second time this stream, Barbara has canonically died. Oh, hey, man.
Shepard, are you alright?
What happened?
What's going on here?
She's fucking white girl wasted. Having the time of her life.
The first rule of Omega. Don't order a drink at Afterlife if you're human.
I ordered 2 before and it was fine. That bartender will pay.
I think I'll go give that bartender a taste of his own medicine.
What do you say, guys? Should we murder a man in a nightclub?
That's for sure. Give that
I think it's time to murder a man in a nightclub. Right, we'll come back down here in a minute, because there's stuff to do down here. Find flesh, my dude, come on. Chill out. Where am I going? I'm a bit lost now. In fact, we've managed to stumble upon the market without even meaning to. Hi, Marsh.
I might have something here for humans. Not much.
Your prices are insulting.
You might snare a few tourists with these prices, but I'm not giving you a single credit.
Sure, you can find things cheaper if you're willing to risk the black market.
The black market?
You and I could do business.
I'm listening.
If you just charge what this crap is worth.
Fine. I'll give you the uppity human discount.
Uppity human discount. Thanks, man. What you got on your little console then? Model ship. Yes, please. Oh, a titillating alien magazine. Yes, we're going to buy that. We've got some Mass Effect armor. Not Mass Effect, some Dragon Age armor. Can't be arsed with these. I mean, I'll buy... That's really expensive. And I don't use snipers, so I'm not buying that. I bought a porn mag and a... and a model ship. Hello, Harriet.
Tentatively excited. Welcome, human. What can I get for you?
What kinds of things do you sell here?
Friendly, salvaged parts. All kinds. Mostly
I love his
legitimate.
cigar.
With pride, my prices are the lowest anywhere on the station. You won't find salvage cheaper than mine.
I have things to do.
Courteously, have a fine day. Take a look at my kiosk.
Oh, another ship. We are flying. So I hope I've not got it twisted. But it could be that actually you just buy fish from some place and then suddenly you have fish in your tank. Perhaps the real collector mission here is to get all the ships. Is to get all the toy ships. We'll find out. We haven't found any fish yet though, so... We'll get the hack module. There we go. Cool. Good job. Enjoyed working, buying things from Harriet there.
End is not. Humans are blight on galactic purity.
All right. Hello, larger than life.
You and you.
What? Oh, go fuck yourself. Can we put the ships in the fish tank and pretend? Yeah, sure. I mean, why not? We can do that. So down there is where Morden is. That's away to the where the plague area is. It's all cordoned off at the moment. But we're not going to do that yet. We're going to go get Archangel. And also go kill this bartender. Here we are. We're back at the entrance now. Oh, excuse me. Hello, Ami Dosange. How's it going? Is it Ami?
Come on, let me in.
I've always assumed it was, but I may have been mispronouncing it this whole time. And if it is, I apologise. Catch you in a bit, boring loner. Thank you for being here. Have a lovely day. I'm going to kill this man. I'll go back downstairs first, then. Ba-boo, 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 ba-boo. I turned the game up when Zaid was talking because he was being really quiet. Is the game too loud now? Does it need turning down a bit? Levels look a bit competitive. Right, here we go.
Do I know you? No, humans all look the same. Here, have a drink on the
Make
house.
him drink it.
But you drank?
Feels like there's some missing voice lines here.
Wait.
The exchange is always a bit weird.
Now, drink it.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear it, Ami. And thank you.
Drink it, or I'll blind you one eye at a time.
Go on, Babs. Well, that's that. He's evaporated. He died and then evaporated, and no one batted an eye. So we really did it. There's our favourite dancer. Just another day in the life of Barbara. Right, let's go and sign up with the mercenaries. Go get ourselves an Archangel. The secret source to that drink was piss. Hello.
I hear you're recruiting.
Why don't you step inside?
Okay.
You'll get paid when the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next? Well, aren't you sweet?
Excuse me?
You're in the wrong place, honey. Strippers' quarters are that way.
Show me yours, tough guy.
Quite frankly, I don't think that's a Renegade response. I think that's the appropriate response to that. So you're here to fight then? Yes.
You could say that.
Standard fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share. You'll need your own
Sounds like a
weapons and
great deal
armor.
for these
Looks like
mercenaries.
you got that covered. And no, this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns, Eclipse, or the Blood Pack. You are a freelancer, period.
Okay.
Any questions?
No, I'm good. Let's go.
Where do we go?
Just head over to the transport depot outside the club. One of our boys will take you from there.
What about
Send in the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
How old are you? You know what? I don't care. You do look like a fully grown man.
This is it, but it's no game, kid.
I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
I'd never understood this
you
bit
don't
either.
have to get yourself killed.
I can handle myself.
Because this guy is clearly a fully
Besides, I
grown
just
man.
spent 50
They just
credits on this
haven't
pistol,
modelled
and I
any
wanna use it.
any young-looking people. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do the Paragon option.
If you're sure registration's in here, good luck.
So that's a grown-ass man.
Perfect. Thanks.
That man pays taxes, or doesn't, because that's his choice as a full-grown man. It's like, hey, you look really young. No, he doesn't. You see the size of that guy's? That guy's fucking ripped. That's a fully grown man. That kid is 35. Yeah. It's the same reason why there's absolutely no overweight humans in the galaxy in Mass Effect. They all have exactly the same musculature, apart from in Mass Effect 3, where what's his name?
Come on, let
The
me
guy who's
in.
played by Freddie Prinze Jr. That guy's just, for some reason, built like Batista for no reason. Okay, I think we're going over here. Yes. Look at this. I just love all of the level designs of this place, all of the different places you go, like especially Omega. It just feels really alive, you know? I love it. Big fan. Let's go.
I'm on the mission.
I hope you're ready. Archangel's been annihilating you freelancers.
Let's go.
Ready when you are.
Get in.
Get in. Okay, let's go and pretend to be a mercenary. Zaid, you're coming, and so are you. Right, now we can upgrade Zaid a little bit. Concussive shot, yes. Disruptor ammo, why not? Cool. Did you try Dragon Age the Veilguard yet, by the way? Yeah. I played it over Christmas.
Sent me someone who looks like they can actually
I think Ashton's still got my copy, actually.
You bet.
Don't know if she's finished
I'm ready
it yet.
to go.
Is he with you?
I think maybe she
I'm
has.
on my own. I don't need any help. Just tell me where to go.
Right.
Yeah, I really like Dragon Age the Veilguard. That game was done dirty by the internet. There's valid criticism, of course, for any video game, but that game was just mauled by rabid, hateful people.
Tell you what we're up against?
Yeah, I know enough, sure.
Just tell us where to go.
Archangel's holed up in a building at the end of the boulevard over there. He's got superior position, and the only way in is over a very exposed bridge. It's a killing ground, but he's getting tired, making mistakes. We'll have him soon enough.
Now that I'm here, you will.
I'll get to him. Just point me at that bridge.
I like your attitude, but we've got a plan in place. You'll be on a distraction team.
Oh, great.
Head straight over the bridge and keep Archangel busy so the infiltration team can sneak in behind him.
So we're cannon
That's goddamn suicide.
Pretty much, but you look like you can handle it. Head up
What,
to the
getting
boulevard
shot?
and get to the third
Who can handle
barricade.
getting
Talk
shot?
to Sergeant Kathka. He'll tell you when to go in.
Okay, Sergeant Catheter. Let's go
I
find
better
him.
go find Sergeant Kathka.
Good idea. Watch yourself on the boulevard. Archangel's killed dozens out there already.
Sounds like a cool dude. Want him on our team.
In's gonna be easy. Out's gonna be a bitch.
Let's go.
Let's worry about finding him first.
Sorry to go on a tangent here, but what do you think of Lords of the Fallen? I started it, got a few bosses in and haven't been back yet. Not sure if I should go back. Lords of the Fallen, that's technically Lords of the Fallen 2, right? And then they just called it Lords of the Fallen for some reason. I didn't like it. I streamed it. Couldn't get past the first boss, which was right at the end of the stream, and it just really annoyed me, and I was like, I don't enjoy this at all, and I've never been back to it. Yeah, not a fan, personally. Looks like these guys have got a pretty good defensive structure here, ready to go. So, 3 different crime syndicates have come together to try and stop Archangel. That's how devastating he is.
As the first wave goes in, the infiltration team will attempt to take Archangel by surprise.
Jareth.
Do you need something?
Who are you?
You lead the Eclipse?
You figure that out by yourself.
Whoa.
I'm Jareth. I run Omega's Eclipse. What do you need, freelancer?
Nothing.
I'll get going.
Yep, nothing.
Good
See you
idea.
later. Oh, excuse me. Nope, that's not a doorway. Sorry, everyone. Just a little bit lost. I've spoken to Garm, and he and his men are on board. Assuming this operation is successful, we can count on high morale and extensive buy-in from the men. From the losses we've already taken, possibility exists that we won't have the men needed to continue on to the next objective. It's clear, though, that none of our organizations would be ready to move on Aria without the assistance of the other two. Oh my god, they're planning to... They're planning to take down Aria. We can tell her. We can dob on them. And you know what? I will. Because these guys are horrible. Ooh. I feel like it would be in our best interest to reprogram this mech. Oh, smuggler. Oh, cool. More hacking. Here we go. Gonna be good at hacks. Oh, just have to pick the corresponding thing and avoid getting trapped by the red ones. Very simple, but does make you feel like a superstar genius man. Big genius hacker. Eventually, when it actually comes up. There it is. And that is how hacking works. Alright, let's bypass this. C, and then that thing. C, and then C. There we go. Easy. Targeting parameters reconfigured. Cool, so now
That
he,
should slow them down.
Perfect.
by which I mean the mech,
They'll be hostile if they activate it.
is going to shoot at the other guys. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, I was going to tweet and tell you, but I forgot. Finished Cabernet a couple of days ago, and it's a contender for my game of the year. Super atmospheric and really thoughtful story. Great voice acting by you, Ben. Got to admit, I shagged your character's wife in the game, and I'm not sorry. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed the game. I've, for my sins, yet to actually play it. I've played bits of it. I was lucky enough to play some really early. A really early version of it, and I played a little bit of the full release at the launch party, but I've not actually gotten properly stuck into it yet. It is on the to-do list, but I'm really glad you enjoyed it. And thank you. I did my best with the voice acting, and people have been really lovely about it.
Leave us alone. You're in the wrong place, freelancer.
Who are you? You should stream it. I don't know, I feel a bit funny about streaming it, because I'm going to feel really embarrassed when my character's on screen. I don't know that I can do that to myself, you know?
You the blood pack leader?
Name's Garm. That's all you need to know.
Alright, Garm.
I'm stuck here waiting till you freelancers are done playing war. Ask your questions and go.
I don't have any questions, I just wanted to piss you off.
About time.
Alright, prick. Look forward to shooting you in a minute. Bye.
Go away, freelancer. Go away. Go away.
Ooh. Wow, looks like it's hard for you guys, huh? Whoopsie. I'm just going to casually scroll across and steal your stuff, because that is what Barbara does. Hacking anything she sees to get her money. Oh yeah, that was a really quick one. You could redub it for us live, I don't know why, but you could. I don't know, don't make me do it, guys. Stop it, I'm shy. I'm shy. No, honestly, I think I'll be a bit mortified to stream that game. I'd feel like just... Ugh. What are we doing down here?
What do you want, freelancer?
Why does everyone say it like that? So
I don't want excuses. Tell Kafka to get that gunship working.
Hi Tarek, just having a look around to see if there's anything I can steal. Doesn't look like it as yet. Just gonna interrupt him.
Freelancer out of here.
No.
I don't have time for this shit.
What an ass.
What's your problem?
You. Genta, get this scum out of my face.
Who's Gentha?
Tarek.
Oh, Zaid knows him. Great.
Zaid.
This should be good.
You know this asshole, Zaid?
We worked together once.
Since when do you work for so little?
Since when are you a goddamn madman?
It's Archangel. This guy's gonna kill me. Almost did already.
That bad, huh?
Worse. Look, Zaid, I gotta deal with this shit. Genta, talk to these guys. Answer whatever questions they have. Good to see you. And who knows?
Oh, cool. Well,
maybe you'll solve my problem for me.
Zaid being here has made things easier. But also...
Good thing you know him. Tarek hates having to hire freelancers.
Also, I don't have any
He doesn't
actual
trust anyone
questions.
outside
I
the
just,
blue
again, I just
signs.
wanted to piss him
You
off.
don't say.
What can I do for you?
We better get going.
That was
Good
it.
idea.
I just wanted to cause
Make
a
sure you
big
check in
stink.
with Kafka.
See ya!
Watch out.
Jesus! Hey, Catheter. I was told to talk to you. Oh no, you're Catheter's assistant.
Kathka?
He's in there. Oh, your armor's worse than mine. Damn, that's hideous armor. Hello?
Sergeant Kafka. You must be the group Salky mentioned. You're just in time.
Who? I'm here now.
Were you waiting for us?
The infiltration team is about to give us a signal. Archangel won't know what hit him.
Bullets, probably.
Got any questions?
Would
This
be
may
my
your
guess.
last chance.
Tell me about this gunship, because I think we can fuck it up. Go on, Barbara. Ask him about the gunship.
Are you gonna give us cover with the gunship?
Tarek is the only one who flies her. Besides, she's not quite ready. That bastard Archangel gave her a beating last time she was out there.
It's interesting that they added lines for DLC characters being there. Yeah, it's great. Honestly, it really makes it feel significant. My main party the first time I played it through was Zaid and Kasumi, who is the other DLC character. And you do miss a lot by having them be DLC characters, because while they have added in additional lines, obviously it's nowhere near as much as the base party companions. So my recommendation would not to be doubling up with DLC characters, because they don't have nearly as much dialogue, which is a bit of a shame. But they have done a great job of integrating them. Are you a mechanic?
Why are you coordinating the attack and fixing gunships?
I'm in the infiltration group. Our team coordinates with the gunship. I'm staying back to organize.
I'm asking a lot of questions about the
to make
gunship
sure
because
the
I
gunship's
want
ready
to
go if
I
we
want to
need it.
mess up the gunship. Are you coming?
Are you leading the assault?
Ha! Tarek doesn't pay me to fight. I just plan the attacks and fix the damn gunship. You freelancers get the privilege of...
Target is in sight. Where go?
Oh god, it's go time.
Bravo team.
Can Grunt be in our main party this time? I'll have a think, because Archangel's a good addition, but really if we just have... I want just two arseholes to be party members with me this time, and Grunt is probably a good one.
That means no more waiting for me. Gotta get her back to 100% before Tarek decides he needs her again.
Yes, we are going to do this. Hey bud, take a look around.
You're working too hard.
It's Limp Bizkit fucking up your town. My favourite Renegade option, you work too hard. Oh, and then the butt shot at the end. Love it. Oh, there goes the child.
Archangel doesn't have much time left.
What the hell are we waiting for?
That child is so dead. Oh well. We tried, I lied.
Come on, we'll give these guys a surprise of our own.
Trouble ahead. I'm going in.
Sorry.
She's with Archangel.
Yes, she is with Archangel. What are you going to do? Hey Archangel, we're your buddy, maybe. Please don't shoot us. We're going to try and help you out. Right, we've got to keep Archangel alive, which I think means just stopping the people on the bridge, because no one's down here yet. Is there? Oh no, there are people down here. Shit.
Can't get along.
Jesus. Fuck off, man. Ooh. Your arm's not supposed to do that. Anyone else coming? Are there more people in the building, or are they just going to slowly come down? Oh, let's just go upstairs. I think people might be trying to break down the door where Archangel is. You can see that his vital signs are very slowly
This looks interesting.
going down. I'll be right up, Archangel. I'm just robbing this house. It's a lovely house. There he is.
Can't reach the target.
Can't reach the target. Don't worry, Archangel. You're safe now.
Archangel?
He's going to do something cool, isn't he? Oh, he's so good at shooting! Who's under that mask? It's Garrus Vakarian! He's back! You know, it's Garrus off of the comic at the start. Is that you, Garrus?
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ravenwing.
Good to see you too.
What class is she?
surprised to see
Vanguard, I think. The one that described the sort of
good to see a friendly face.
approach to combat
Killing
as
Moses hard
high
work,
risk, high reward.
especially on my own.
Close combat. Big friend, Big Gaz is here. I'm not going to ask him any of these questions. I don't care. So now what?
Well, we got
Huh?
here, but I don't think getting out will be as easy.
No, it won't. That bridge has saved my life, funneling all those witless idiots into scope. But it works both ways. They'll slaughter us if we try to get out that way.
So we just sit here and wait for them to take us out?
It's not all that bad.
Yes, we do.
This place has held them off so far. And with 3 of you, I suggest we hold this location, wait for a crack in their defenses, take our chances. It's not a perfect plan, but it's a plan.
Let's kick ass.
I didn't like sneaking anyway.
I was watching a doc on Prime Video recently about GoldenEye and was pleasantly surprised to hear your voice narrating it. Yes, I hope you enjoyed it. I think it's called Golden Era. is the name of that documentary. Yeah, it was great to be a part of. I have it on. I have a copy on Blu-ray. But it is on a lot of streaming services. I think someone said they watched it on a plane. Yeah. Another Renegade option for some reason.
One less now, though.
Indeed. We better get ready. I'll stay up here. I can do a lot of damage from this
Sexy Garrus with his sexy voice.
You can do what you do best. Just like old times, Shepard.
Let's do it.
Let's give these bastards everything we've got.
Let's eventually do it. Right. I think I pressed the wrong button. No, I don't want you to go down there. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Cussive shot. Right, you go down there, Miranda.
Affirmative.
And Zaid. There we go. So hopefully they'll start making their way downstairs. I don't know if they're actually going to do it. I think they are, though. I've commanded them to go down there. I've commander shepherded them to go down there. Are they going down? Don't see them. Yes, there they go. Oh, good lads. It sometimes works. No, don't go over there.
Now.
I'm trying to get you to use your power on them.
Right there.
Stay there, Miranda.
Taking cover.
And you take a bit.
Moving to cover.
There we go. There we go, boys. Great job.
Snipe that one.
Let's get him. See you in a bit, Ravenwing. Thank you for stopping in. Hope work goes well for you today.
Perfect.
Great job, guys. We are absolutely destroying these guys. Garrus, you were struggling with these guys before? Oh, got a battle rifle. Cool. Apparently that was just there. Lol. Zaid, don't let him go. Oh my god. Miranda, you guys are meant to kill them there. Someone has breached the defenses. They're in the building somewhere. Alex Allsop 91, thank you for the subscribe. Welcome to the thickness. Welcome. There we are. Doing a good job holding them off.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Their systems.
Piece of piss, that. That's what you get.
You want something done properly.
Jareth
let's
now.
See how you handle this, Archangel.
Jareth is coming out. What is that thing? Oh, that's the thing we hacked.
Go.
You're so fucked, Jareth. You silly bastard.
Damn it. They're sending out the heavy mechs.
Yeah, but the heavy mechs are targeting different people.
That problem should take care of itself.
Maybe. Eventually it'll shoot at people. Eventually.
There we go.
Go on, get it, Mechie. Our friend. Becky the Mechie. Go get him. Can we have this guy be a party member, a permanent party member, just trudging around on the ship, taking up loads of space? Our crew. Oh, I don't know where Miranda's gone. Are they coming back?
Understood.
I've called them. I've recalled them. Oi! Oh no, Becky's dead. I think we're out of ammo for our heavy pistol, which means we've got this stupid put gun now.
Overload deploying an impact. Not a problem.
I keep forgetting that I have powers as well. I should probably use them. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Don't let him past. I'm gonna slam him. Slam! There we are. We've basically just got to murder every single member of all three of the major crime syndicates. So, while we've got that data pad that tells Arya about them trying to overthrow her, we will have basically single-handedly taken out the entire criminal underworld of Omega all by ourselves, because we're that good. Alright, what are you saying, Garrus? We did a good job, right, Garrus? Do you want a kiss, Garrus? Can we kiss, Garrus? Garrus, can I have a kiss? Garrus, kiss me.
You're kicking ass, Shepard. They barely
But I could be
touched
kissing.
me.
Oh.
And we got Jareth in the process. I've been hunting that little bastard for months.
I don't care about Jareth.
We've still got blood pack and blue suns left. Think we can make a break for it?
Maybe. Let's see what they're up to. They reinforced the other side heavily, but they're not coming over the bridge yet.
Welcome back, Josh. We are currently in the process of saving / recruiting Garrus.
Damn it. They breached the lower level. Well, they had to use their brains eventually.
Kiss me, I'm Garrus.
You'd better get down there, Shepard. I'll keep the bridge clear.
You need help.
I didn't come all this way to let you die. We'll split up 2 and 2. Keep one of my team here.
You sure? Who knows what you'll find down there?
Miranda will stay. Zaid will come with me.
Miranda, stay with Garrus. Keep him alive.
Thanks, Shepard. You better get going.
We're on our way.
Go down a level.
Let's do it.
The basement door is on the west side of the main room behind the stairs. I'll radio directions if you need help, but you've got to get down there quick.
Okay.
Good luck.
We're off. Lock and load, boys. Steal that medkit. You guys didn't need it anyway. Probably. We didn't even use it as a medkit. We just took the credit equivalents. Here we go. Zaid, you with me? Zaid? Zaid. There he is. Here goes. Again. Just steal that money.
Get to the console and close that shutter before they can get through.
I'm on my way. Seal.
Commencing shutdown.
So I just have to stop them from coming in.
Firing an impact shot.
Get him, Garrus. His name's not Garrus. Oh my god, I called him Garrus. How embarrassing. 2 more shutters. Alright, let's go do this one. The Rude Brothers, thank you very much for the blips. All is well. Hope you're doing alright. Oh god, oh god, oh god, I'm trying to take cover. Thank you, Garrus. God, his name's not Garrus. Oh no! Zaid! Oh no! He went into space. In space. These guys are just going to keep spawning until we can close the door. So let's go
Find the large shutters and seal
deal with that. Oh, oh, ah! Jesus! Fucking hell! Yeah, fuck you, man. Get out of here. Take some cover.
Got it.
Nearly there. That's the shutter at the end. I really am. I'm making an absolute dog's dinner of this. What will Zaid think of me?
There's a console near the shutters.
I'm going. We're going to go shut it. Go.
Commencing shutdown.
Oh, God! That was a direct hit.
Here they go. There's not too many yet.
He's not getting through.
Shutter
Woo.
secured.
It was close. Right, back we go.
Just one more shutter. Hurry.
I'm going. I'm doing it as fast as I can, Zaid. Fuck! I mean Garrus. Shit! Come on. Let's go. Oh, Barbara, quick! Barbara, quick! Faster than this, Barb. Oh, Zaid's trundling along behind me. Come on. Oh god. Whoa! That was crazy.
This'll put him down.
Sorry, I need to... Oh, that's a scaly dog.
I've lost shield.
I think someone's shooting me from behind. I don't know where they're...
They're making another push. I'm taking some fire, but I'm okay so far.
It's fine. I need to shut this door before more spawn. Oh my god, this was a really bad idea. I'm gonna die. No! Barbara's dead! I definitely shouldn't have run past that Krogan. That was foolish. Utterly foolish. Luckily, they are very kind with the checkpoints, so we're all right. Take cover, Barbara. Oh fuck! I'm pressing the wrong button. That's why that's not working. Get slammed. That didn't work.
Get down.
Fuck. Zaid, go up there. Do something useful.
They're making another push. I'm taking some fire, but I'm okay so far.
Need a fucking Jesus. Go away.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
Anyone else? That all you've got?
That all you got? Zaid, push forward.
Hey, come in, Krogan.
We're gonna get the Krogan this time.
Watch your aim.
Hurry up, just need to get to the door. Oh god, Barbara, now is not the time to take cover.
Obstruction detected.
Dick. Done him through that door, Barbara. Whew, thank Christ for that. Right, it's easy.
Get back here, Shepard.
First time. 0 deaths. Easy. Easy peasy.
Rip them to shreds!
Oh, now it's time for Garm to die. You're gonna
Watch
die,
my
Garm.
back. I'll deal with Archangel.
Barbara doesn't die, she tactically takes damage to force a reset of the position. Exactly, that's it. 0 deaths. 0 deaths.
You got it. Easy enough.
This'll put him down.
Get him. That's the head of their hashtag team. Fuck off. Jesus, he's a wily one. Kapow! Where the fuck did he go? Okay, cool, he's dead. Let's go take out Garm. Garmier. Right, you giant bastard.
Got your back.
Right behind you.
Where is he? Oh, there he is. No, that's just a guy. There's Garm. Attack hug! Right, that's 2 Crime Syndicate bosses dead. Piece of piss. Who else we got? Is that it? Doesn't seem like there's anyone else here. Okay, Garrus has calmed down now.
Thanks, Shepard. They hardly got through.
Thanks, Shepard.
And we took out Garm and his blood pack. This day just gets better and better. He was one tough son of a bitch.
I don't know that I care to hear about Garm. Let's go.
Only the Blue Suns are left. I say we take our chances and fight our way out.
I think you're right. Tarek's got the toughest group, but nothing we haven't faced before. Besides, he won't be expecting us to meet him head on.
Get your head down!
He's taken off on his stupid ship. And I've got a grenade launcher. And also, I think it should be partially damaged anyway.
They fixed it.
Oh crap, there's regular people here too. Yeah,
Offloading troops.
it's already a little hurt, so that's going to make our lives a bit easier.
Hell yeah!
Change guns if I'm going to be useful. Ooh. Oh Christ! And get slammed! Right, where's my big gun? Let's shoot it out of the sky. I've only got 2 shots. Is it going to come back somewhere I can shoot it? Oh, for crying out loud. All right, Gareth. We'll go sort it out. Let's go for that. You've reached the rear stairs. Fuck off.
Never saw me coming.
As soon as I can hug you, I'm going to hug you. Here we go. Attack hug. Bam. Oh, you're not dead from my attack hug? It's a bit disrespectful, but okay. Oh. God, we're so good at this. Can't wait until Gareth joins the team. Where's this ship? Here we go. No, Gareth! Oh my god. You do not kill our boy like that. He's a bit hurt though. Oh no!
Gareth!
Well, we've lost a crew member already. What a terrible start.
Enemies in front.
Okay, let's switch to that.
Going now.
Here we are. This is just going to be a piece of piss because it's already damaged because we told the guy to have a break. Remember that?
Right there.
Didn't mean to instruct them to go over there.
Right
I
behind
was just
you.
trying to get them to use their powers, which is mapped to the same button. But if you're not exactly aiming at someone, take it out with a pistol, Barbara. Yeah, there we go. Right, we should probably see if Garrus is alive, right? Because he did take some bullets and then an explosion to the face. Oh no, he's bleeding. You good, Gary? Oh, he's making noises. Quick, give him some gel. Give him some jelly.
Just hold on. Radio Joker, make sure they're ready for us.
He's not gonna make it.
He is gonna make it. We've got to get our boy home. Gary? Extracted Archangel from mercenary siege and recruited him for the team. Unclear whether injury to Archangel will impair his ability to assist in the mission. Regardless, revelation of identity as Garrus Vicarian useful in keeping Shepard comfortable. So these are from the perspective of Martin Sheen, these summaries. We should go and check on him, though. We need to make sure he's okay.
Commander, we've done what we could for Garrus, but he took a bad hit. The doc's corrected with surgical procedures and some cybernetics. Best we can tell, he'll have full functionality, but...
Shepard?
Oh, he's looking a bit crispy. His beautiful face.
Bitch. Didn't think he'd be up yet.
Nobody would give me a mirror. How bad is it?
No worse than usual, buddy.
Hell, Garrus, you were always ugly.
Fucking
Slap
got
some
him.
face paint on there and no one will even notice.
Oh, don't make me laugh. Damn it, my face is barely holding together as it is. Some women find facial scars attractive. Mind you, most of those women are Krogan.
Krogan's just catching a stray there for absolutely no reason. What do you think he looks like wide?
Frankly, I'm more worried about you. I've heard bad things about Cerberus these past few years.
Oh. There she is. Cerberus is right this time. That feels Renegade.
The Collectors are wiping out human colonies, Garrus. Nobody else cares enough to stop it.
I can't argue with that. Hard to believe the Council is letting the attacks go unanswered,
That's a
though.
thick boy.
Damn politicians. I'm fit for duty whenever you need me, Shepard.
Hell yeah,
Settle in and
Garrus.
see what I can do with the forward batteries.
He loves to tinker with those guns on this ship. Renegade action, probably because I called him a prick. Or I called him ugly, or something like that. Either way, he's ugly. That's the important. That's what we learned today. That's an ugly, ugly-ass boy. He's not. He's a handsome man. Really handsome. Hey, Yeoman Chambers.
Commander, you've received a new message
Fuck
at your
off,
private
Kelly.
terminal.
I don't want your help. Let's go up to the captain's cabin and have a look at our new models. Look at that. We've got 3 model ships now. 1, 2... How many are left? Oh, God. Ugh. Probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe 6 more ships available for us to collect. Very exciting. No fish as yet. But when you do get fish, you can press a button and fish food goes in the tank. That is why we're really here. Before we end today's stream, just want to see. Can we make the whole suit poo brown? The answer is that's more of an orange. No, there's not really much. There's not really poo brown as an option, is there? Sort of tans and oranges and things. Probably because they thought, why would anyone want that? We can make it shinier though. So maybe we just get really shiny with it. Shiny pink. Poo brown arm. Pooey brown arm. Na 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 na. There we are. We'll make that match as well. Pooey brown gloves. That is possibly the worst armor I have ever worn in this game. Well, everybody, that is where we're going to leave it for today. That's where we're going to leave it for this week, actually. We'll save it there. We'll pick up next time. Thank you so much for... fucking punch the table. Thank you so much for making this first week feel so special. It means the world, and your support is so encouraging and appreciated. And yeah, we get to do it all again next week, and I can't wait. We're going to raid Alex in a second. Kat is streaming tonight. It is a Worst Games Ever week, both on TripleJump and Worst Games Ever, so expect it tonight for patrons and on Sunday for everybody else. I will be back streaming on Tuesday, 11 a.m. Pokemon. It's my birthday. I'm going to be drinking. I'm definitely not going to do all 3 hours. And we'll hang out. We'll have a lovely time together.
Thanks for a fun week of streams. They've all been amazing. Hope you have a lovely weekend, my dude.
Thank you very much, Stephen. Same to you. And congratulations for earning your 1,000 bits badge. You've given 1,000 bits already. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone who's gifted subs, used their Amazon Prime subscription, everything. It's meant the absolute world. It really has. And I appreciate you all. And I can't wait to hang out with you again next week. Natural Streamer doesn't feel like it's your first week of doing it full time. Well, I'm glad. Just wait until next week when I'm jaded and miserable. I'm miserable and jaded already, actually, so I don't think that's going to make much of a difference. Right. We're going to raid Alex now, who is still alive? Yes, he is. Okay, cool. Going to raid Alex. Hopefully as many of you will go as possible and go send him some love, go give him some follows and things like that. And I will catch you all next week. Have a fantastic weekend, everybody. See you in a bit. Bye.